Hello everybody and welcome to a very special day job. I am your host, Code Marvelous, and today we are going to be playing a lot of Netrunner. Today is the last day of official Fantasy Flight game support. We're going to play some Netrunner. We're going to start off playing a Freedom deck. There's a Discord server that you can join and come hang out. And we can chat. You can jump into the voice call if you feel brave enough to do that and you're willing to, behave. And we can play some decks and jam some games and see how things go on this, the last day of official Netrunner. But yeah, I'm excited. It's a good one. Alright, we've got our first opponents. I've got the Slack open also. I feel okay about this. We have the inject. We have something to pitch if we end up overdrawing, so I think I would keep that. I might end up being wrong, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so let's inject. Whew! And then let's get $1 and pitch Black Orchestra. Both data suckers go into the bin. So unfortunately that means that we're probably going to need to recover one with a clone chip, which is not what we want to be using a clone chip for, but that's okay. Hey, Knuckle guy. Everybody feel free to jump into the Discord and just hang out and lurk going forward, or if you want to, alright. Let's index. You can jump into the voice chat. Not a single so let's put the, actually, yeah. Where the heck? All right, let's keep it together. Let's keep it together. We need access to more breakers, is what we need. Share the stream around. We're going to be hanging out for a while. Alright, so we don't have access to a lot of breakers here, kids. Alright, we're gonna have to, this is not a great opening game. Only access to one breaker. Hey DJ Nerd. Welcome. Alright, we have 2 breakers. Now we just need a fractor. Alright, we gotta start. Let's hit HQ. Get everybody in here. All right. Yusuf is what we need. Otherwise, things are gonna get spoopy. Gotta get in there all nice and spoopy like. We're gonna dig. Oh man. This David is probably gonna save our bacon. The reason I only broke one there on Fairchild is because I want there to be hits for other site or adaptive barriers or surveyors. Like that. And now we can get there. Let's go HQ. Gonna get rid of that. High profile target. I guess that's probably just for Liza. We may just lose here. Yep. We didn't get set up fast enough. You've got a mulligan for the Yusuf in the opening hand. Uh-oh. Joining me. Joining me is Scott Spangus. Hey Claudius, welcome. Alright, so what we need to do is burn our way through a server. Break. It's going to be an NGO front probably. But we got to keep our boy honest. Hey, Hangover Glory, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. We just really need virus breeding grounds, and we're probably going to be fine here. That's what we got to find. Hope everybody's out there thinking up some decks that they want to suggest by jumping into the Discord. You can do !Discord. If you want to see the link, everybody's welcome as long as you can. As I said, be civil. Happy to have you. Ooh, that looks promising. We're in business. Let's just keep hammering. Well, we're gonna let the trace fire. All right. We got to keep moving forward. I wonder what these... I wonder what these upgrades are. Probably Chrysiums, but maybe not. Restore. Wild tech appears. Boo. I'm like always short 1 MU in this deck. Why would I have DJ Steve? The Gauntlet. All right. We got to figure out what's in these various servers, and we gotta start digging. We're gonna run out of cash, which is gonna be the real problem. Oh man. I'm having a hard time. Freedom's hard. I always feel like we have draw problems. All right. Oh man. Usually this is my normal rig. Because the Amakua fills the same role as the Black Orchestra. Oh right, I can't do that. All right, we got to get in here. I wonder what this could be. Maybe another Victor? All right, we're gonna go in here and we're gonna get rid of this. I don't know why. It's tough. Alright, let's make some changes. Let's take a look at the list. This was doing pretty good for me this morning. Not doing great today. So let's take a look. I like the idea of a DJ. That seems like it could be really neat. To do DJ Steve. Certainly doesn't seem terrible. I really don't like these Davids a lot of the time, which is funny to say. The Amaku is great when we can get it. Yeah, I feel like the story of this deck is I have a ton of things that are great if I can actually get them. Yeah, slots are snug, huh? Hope everybody's having fun. I'd love some suggestions, play suggestions. Hey, Growing Cough. I mean, Virus Breeding Ground is just kind of to keep the pressure up, you know? But that's something we can think about. Maybe I don't need it. Maybe that could be another money card. Or another inject. Or even a third stim hack, right? Alright. Turn 1, hard hitting news. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, Okay, I mean, that's fair. I like having it as a trash bank, but I think you're right. Straw. Straw. Let's go into archives. You're not going to be able to post a link here. Just jump into the Discord. And you can drop it there. Anybody's welcome to come hang out, chat. Going forward, this is going to be where we're going to talk about streams, suggestions for day jobs, and other things that are going to happen. That's very... Spags just sent me his list. It's very close to mine. Hey, can you hear me, Spags? I can't hear you.
Check.
There you are.
All right.
All right, let me increase your volume.
All right, hold on. Let me close out of this and jump back in.
All right, let's... So now that you're here, I'm going to get rid of my music, so that way the audience can hear you a little bit better. Thanks for jumping on, man. All right. All right. We don't have access to enough breakers to do anything really wild here. So let's just mine even more.
All right.
Hey, man, thanks for jumping on.
Yeah. You got a screen to share here?
Yeah, let me see if I can share it in here with you. We might have to do a call for me to be able to share my screen with you, as opposed to being in the voice chat. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how I can do that in just the channel. Give me 1 second. I'm not entirely sure how I can do that in just the channel. Oh, Rob, make sure you have the stream muted because it's coming through on your mic. All right.
Mine is?
No, Rob had... I heard my own voice on his...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Give me a sec. Can I share screens in here? I don't think that I can, so...
I think you're right. I think we got to be on a call.
Yeah. For me to be able to share screen, or you can just, like, watch the muted...
I can just watch the game. That's fine.
Yeah, and then after this we can jump into a call. But yeah, so I really like Freedom. You know, I don't know if you remember that there was a time in this game where I was very fond of another virus boy.
Yes, the unfair one.
Oh, shut the hell up. He was perfectly fair. People just didn't know how to play against him. I lost all the time with him.
That's hard to play against RNG.
That's true. I mean, if you watch the video that I had last night with David, he was talking about how it just basically put cards that are supposed to be in R&D and archives, so it's like R&D is in two places.
Yeah, right. It's like the reverse of CI, except the difference is you can't play those cards anymore.
Right. All right, so I don't have MK, which makes me a little nervous, but we're going to go in... What do we think? Yeah, we can get through most things. Let's just Employee Strike and go check that.
Yeah, I think Employee Strike here is nice, or just attack.
Yeah, so the deck you linked is incredibly close to the deck that I've been running. Oh yeah, Nutritional Zero Spags is with me now. We're hanging out. All right, so
this is yeah, you figured they're gonna be on this kind of stuff. which is nasty. You may want to attack the centrals here just to build suckers and whatnot, but I mean, E-Strike's so good against this ID.
Yeah, they're counting on me only being able to make a reduced number of runs,
Right.
or having many turns where I don't run because of the grind out power of their ability. Urban Renewal.
Sure.
Into the abyss.
That's a freedom, yeah. Freedom's so good at that. This is where you attack I think you just run 2 more times, right? Just stretch their money out here.
Yeah.
Urban Renewal. I thought that was an Atlas for sure.
Yeah, that's why I checked it, as I was like, that's like for sure an Atlas, right? Right? No?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they can have $1.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can have $1.
Sure.
I think
you like the virus breeding ground. I thought it was a little clunky.
the
Atlas.
Yeah, I like it as a as like an emergency release for like the late game where they're like, oh, I for sure have got him now. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm just like, no, I'm gonna start, building back up. But I'm not. I built this morning after having an idea for like a big stream where we'd be playing. This is Freedom from FFG. That's why we're playing Freedom.
Sure. So yeah, the one I built, that was actually in the running for a Worlds deck I was going to play. Just reg Freedom.
Right.
And because I knew I was on day 1B, a lot of Brits, I figured a lot of CTM.
Yeah.
And Freedom and E-Strike just disintegrates them. And I was testing a lot of things. Yeah, you said you had MU issues. I did too, and that's why I put in mem strips. I know it seems like a joke, but when you're running Yusuf and data suckers and Amakor,
yeah, you want everything down. Like
Right.
having 2 data suckers as opposed to 1 data sucker is a huge difference with how often the corp has to purge against Freedom.
Exactly. And I had it at 1.2. I had clone ships and Davids, and I mean, especially if you have Davids too, if you want to keep that on board. I dropped that to go for the British style, the 3 turning wheels, and the DJ Fenris.
Right.
The Fenris is really good, and I would seriously consider it because basically
it's
you
in
just
here
go
now.
Steve, and it gives you another HQ pressure point, and I mean the ability to pull back Econ or 2 I've had worse or whatever is so good. 2 E-strikes.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, I think we're pretty close. What I saw in your deck.
Yeah, I mean, Freedom's really interesting because I think his biggest advantage, as weird as this is to say, is just the fact that he says that you may trash any card you want, but unlike Kim, who wants to trash Ops, you don't have to do it. So, like, the big advantage of playing Freedom is if you are against the CTM, you can choose whether or not the op is worth trashing and taking the tag.
Right. Yeah. The selectiveness of it makes it very good. And, like, the Ed Kim, where's, like, when you're facing, like, AR enhanced security, Ed Kim becomes a severe liability.
Right. Because it's a must, not a may.
Must, right. Freedom is, yeah, I like it a lot. I think it's really good. And I mean, there's a lot of asset spam nowadays. And
so there's the purge. I believe we already have Clippy in the... No, we don't have Clippy in the bin. I lied. What do we think the Archives Ice is? Or do we want to draw for M Strike here?
Yeah, probably. I mean, you're going to face some damage if you go in there. I think it's a good time to draw up.
All right. Not bad, not bad.
You almost maybe want to hold those I've had worse, to be honest, against this ID.
Yeah, and just get the value.
I think we have time to just draw. That's 2-1, and I think you only have 18 cards left. You can click draw at this point.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Although you can get them back with the Steve now.
Yeah, now I'm a master grifter and a crypto anarchist.
Master crypto grifter anarchist.
Yeah, Steve Cambridge. They're wearing similar cuts to their clothes too.
Yes, that's true.
All right, so what are we doing? All right, let's draw. I'm not seriously concerned about basically anything that they're doing.
Basically not. They're going to probably push something here, but they're down. They're getting slim. 21 cards.
We got Clippy, which is really good.
Yeah, I think Clippy's good.
Yeah, I always leave 4 on a liberated just in case something wild happens.
That's fair. In this deck, though, maybe you want to get it back if you're on HQ. But yeah, one clip is really good because you don't want to get locked out. Yeah, isn't it funny, Steve? He's kind of like the Omar, right? Of Rebirth ID. He's never used as a main line. He's better as a support ID.
I'm loving this bad pub that they are trying to give us.
It's gonna be really nice.
Come on.
And if they don't, I'm surprised they haven't triple advanced that Mausolus to make it really ugly to go through.
Yeah, I think maybe we want to try to make a couple runs this turn.
I think it's not a bad idea. You've got the money.
Yeah.
Is it time to poke Archives?
Yeah, let's poke Archives first, see if we get a res, and then we can poke HQ and try to recover a couple cards.
Oh, that's perfect. I was thinking it might have been a big ice. This is fantastic.
So what are we going to overwrite here?
Well, that's a good question. Probably the orchestra, I would say, right?
Yeah. We have to trash something for housekeeping.
That's fine. I'm sure you got some garbage.
Yeah.
There you go. You don't need two of those until,
So this is really great because... Oh, thank you for the subscription, Coyote Moon. I appreciate it. Every bit of support helps. Yeah, because now we can slam this. They have 2 bad pub.
Yep.
We could just slam this 2 more times to farm counters.
Exactly. Now, until they get another ice there, this is a severe
liability
weak point for them.
Yeah.
Like you said, with the bad pub, you already spent the housekeeping money in the Builder Nations. The Builder Nation sucks, but it's only once a turn.
And we have Steve, which gives us a few extra hit points.
Yep. And it'll allow you, the next time we get in the HQ, you have only 1 E-Strike in the bin. We got to get to that 2 E-Strike point.
Right, so it's this one or this one.
That's another fun thing I like about Steve is that sometimes you just throw 2 power cards and it's just fun to see, like, it's like a Rorschach test, right? Like, what does the Corp think is more powerful in this situation?
All right. Do we want to poke HQ? I think so.
Yeah, I think you can get in, right? We have the
we're getting in.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily, but
here. Well, here, let's go Archives.
There you go.
We'll pay our.
That's fair.
We'll pay our price.
Iron price here.
Our iron price.
That's fine.
And then I'm gonna get rid of the Liberated so we can make them choose between the 2 Liberateds. Now let's go into HQ.
Are you worried about this remote? You thinking that's an agenda?
I don't think so. I really feel like that's an NGO because that's like paper to us, right?
Have
like,
we seen one yet? No.
No, I really, really feel like that's an NGO. You know what I'm saying?
Fair. Yeah, they're on Trickle Lights too.
Gosh, this feels good.
Do you think this deck is running Red Planet?
Maybe.
That'd be a good one to trash right here.
So would you like me to have this Liberated or this Liberated?
I get money back. It's
Ooh,
really nice.
Project Junebug. I'm very happy to know that that's in there.
What do you think about an R&D run here now?
Yeah, I think that's good. We
got to maximize our runs, right?
Yeah, the 2 bad pub is so good for us as far as like doing these maximizing run plays.
Yep. That's an ugly piece of ice.
It is.
Another card I had in my version at one point, I eventually pulled it. I had some hippos in there. It's another good one for crap like this.
I really feel like one thing that this archetype holds similar to Noise is there's literally like a giant mountain of cards that you want to put in a Freedom deck, and you can't come remotely close to fitting them all in the deck.
You want money, breakers, all the tech cards. Yeah, it's you really have to make some hard calls.
Yeah.
I guess that's where virus breeding is really nice. It does give you an extra bank of things to just trash from. I always just found that the Yusef and the Amaku and the Sucker usually have enough.
Yeah.
Unless they purge, but
DJ Steve though, good call, my dude.
Yeah, man. For one influence, it's like it does severe amount of work. And like I said, it just makes them really defend HQ more than they normally would against you.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good, man. And you know what, Dan? I like just in these kind of matchups, or like I found against PE and stuff, just it's more hit points, right?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I'm gonna hit
I've had worse.
I'm gonna hit HQ.
Sure. It's always a good start. If they're not going to purge, I mean, I think you're in good shape.
Yeah, I mean, and we have two free credits for making
Right.
runs.
Right.
Like,
how'd you like it when I hit you at that CVS? You're probably like, ugh.
yeah, I was just like, gross.
There goes the open archive.
Yeah. All right. Let's Steve it up.
What do you think here?
Can
Can always go with like
we could always go gamble.
gambles. Fine. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Gamble's a valuable
Easy
card.
money. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll trash that for one real credit because we're gonna go into R&D. So I want to save our freedom trash.
Yep. So they have a trap in the remote, and they're just gonna trick a light off that. I'm guessing.
Yeah, but I don't feel strongly enough to go in and do something about that.
The sad thing is here, they're gonna purge next turn, I think, because they're making that ice wall very gross.
Yeah.
That's okay. Do you have MK yet? Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where Dan. I dropped that second table for the mem strips because man, right here, wouldn't it be nice to have that MU?
Yeah. Getting rid of big ice.
Sick.
Just throw it into the toilet.
How great is it they destroyed like this massive piece of ice?
Yeah. Well, I don't want
It's
that on the
better than-
table because with Odadua, they're going to be able to get that for free if I let them have it.
Without a doubt, yeah. Odadua is just
Was that an agenda the whole time?
Oh,
What is life?
they rused you, Dan.
They did. Well, I think they rused both of us, to be completely honest.
Well, I noted that maybe it was worth a check, but I mean, I guess after seeing the June bug, you thought, yeah, that kind of actually solidified that it probably wasn't. But
all right, I actually want to hit archives because I want to farm money-based virus counters.
Right. Even though they're icing this up, the bad pub makes it still reasonable.
Yeah, 3 credits to charge up everything is really not bad.
Fine. That's really fine. I think we still have to keep slamming R&D here.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Oh, no, I don't. I do. We just haven't found them yet. Actually, I didn't need to do that.
Yeah, we
counter virus 3.
You don't have inject, I assume?
I do have inject.
Okay. Just haven't seen a lot of draw, and there's not much left.
This is oh yeah, get that out of here. This is literally what always happens when I play Freedom. Is I can't find tools.
Yeah, right.
Or I can't find draw. Like the big thing that I've always had an issue with him is my draw.
Well, I mean, right here, if you really want, you could go Earthrise or Ived Worse if you really want draw, or Ived Worse Inject if you really want draw.
Did I not get to access a card? Oh, I did. But I'd already used my ability.
Yeah. That's fine. What'd you see?
Whoredom, which is a very... Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Yep. Yeah, 9 strength ice wall now.
That's fine. All right, so let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's put down this and this.
There you go.
And I would have need to have pitched something, so let's get rid of... Have I lost both clips? No. All right, so let's get rid of David so we can pull it out of the trash.
Why'd you have to discard it?
They have housekeeping.
You already trashed the Earthrise.
Oh, I was supposed to install the Earthrise.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think when you did the daily cast, it asked for the housekeeping right away, and you clicked Earthrise.
Yeah. All right, so I think I'm actually this turn. I'm gonna overwrite. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play Employee Strike. We're gonna install David, and we're going to mine some counters off of archives.
Yeah, perfect. Remember, they're looking at a trickle light win here. They are on game point.
Yeah, 100%. That's correct. But I think our out is next turn. We're going to go for an indexing.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, but GFI, it's going to be a tough to get the win here. Ugh. funny. Wow.
All right, so they have a lot of money now.
Yeah, for no good reason.
All right. Well, this
I think you got to go for the indexing for the win on this, right?
We can't. If we index, we flatline because of their ability.
Why?
So I'd have to draw one card and then index.
Why? You only lose one.
We have one card in hand.
Yeah, you're gonna take one meat.
Yep. So I have to draw.
The indexing. It's the indexing, right? You have to draw.
Yeah.
Well, we can't win with the indexing is the problem.
Yeah. Well, we could, assuming they have another real 5/3.
I doubt it.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Do we want to check this server? Do we want to employee strike and check this server this turn?
We could. Employee strike basically going to say, we could.
I'm comfortable with that, yeah.
That's fine. It's going to farm you some counters, if anything.
Yep, and this is all free. Contract killer.
That was a good check, man.
What is happening? Yeah, because they were going to trick a light it and then use it to kill us. All right, let's check HQ while we're here.
Just double advance and kill you. There you go. May as well.
Let's overwrite this guy. We'll get that out.
Perfect.
And then here, this is going to stink a little bit. I think we have to... No, we can't let it fire. We don't have enough money.
No, you don't.
Oh, well. Fire it.
Yeah, they're going to kill the steed. Say love you.
We'll get one more use.
Losing the indexing hurts.
It's
okay. It's going to be a tough out here, Dan.
Yeah, well, we're playing Freedom. This is what happens sometimes. It's so hard to play him.
It is.
Let's make them pick between a money card and indexing.
There you go. They'll kill the indexing.
Oh, 1,000% they will.
I mean, what we really needed, we just needed a turning wheel this whole time. That really killed it.
Yeah. Well, we can restructure the deck a little bit and do another game if you got a minute.
Yeah. You can take a look. The Glacier's hard. You know, you're only going to get so many looks, and if you don't get it in those, it's hard. Probably pushing it there.
Yeah, you think they're pushing for the win?
Yeah, maybe.
We can check that, though. We can drop this, hit it twice, and go check it.
If you want.
I'm a man of the people, you know? Or something like that, anyway. Let's drop that. And then let's...
Or you could do Yusuf did.
That's what I'm... no. Hang on. The cascading menus is...
I know.
That's only strength 2, so we can actually use that one to break it. And then over here, we can use that to break it. This is a no dollar value run. NGO front. Get that out of here.
Yeah, they're just trying to lure you through.
We're working hard for the no money.
Yeah. You do want to save those sucker counters, though. Those are gold over the Yusuf ones.
Yeah.
Up that scheme. Yeah, I figured stuff was sitting in HQ. We couldn't get that trickle light.
Or the turning wheel.
Yeah,
or, yeah, you mean we couldn't remove that from the game. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and make a call with the two of us. I'm going to disconnect from the voice channel here, and then we'll do a call.
All right.
All right, can you hear me? All right, we're gonna see if we can get Spags in here, and then we're gonna make some edits to the deck. Everybody, feel free to jump into the Discord or jump in with some comments if you want. We're here. All right, you're back in. Everybody, let me know if our mutual voice levels are not good. Just hit me up. All right, so let me share my screen with you, buddy. You should be able to see my window now.
Yep.
All right. So this is what I'm working with. So, I don't know. The Amakua, when you get it rolling, let me see. You sent me your list.
Yeah.
How do you
drop clones?
Yeah, I mean, I don't ever feel great about them.
No, I had them because I had the same idea. Like once, it was one of those knee-jerk reactions. Oh, it's no longer restricted. How can we use it? But in here, it's like not that useful.
Yeah, it's strange, and you can play around not losing a Yusuf, right?
Yeah.
Like you can make it so you don't lose a Yusuf. I guess is
right. Even if you do, it's fine. Whatever.
I like having the 2 stim hacks as a surprise.
It's fine. It's fair.
Yeah, Amakua is great. Amakua is one of my all-time. See, you're a 3 career fair boy like me. I love career fair. A lot of people don't think about or don't still use it in Freedom, but I think it's really, really good.
It has a ton of targets,
Yeah. See,
that's why I like it.
Yeah. You don't have the VBG, which is something that I have.
I don't. I went to 3 turning wheel. You could use that 1 influence somewhere else too. I suppose you could go to the 3rd Amakua if you wanted.
Yeah.
Or you could drop another career fair and add something else. But were you on? Or you could go 2 indexing if you want to go on 1 career fair. That's up to you.
I think you're right. I think that 3rd turning wheel is the right choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, of course you know what I mean. You put it in the deck.
Right.
But I think that's a really, really solid choice. Let's cut the virus breeding ground for now and see how we do. Because, again, that was kind of a knee-jerk reaction for me to just be like, well, I've got to have at least one of those in there, right? Right? See if we can...
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just as a one-of, it's not going to have the impact you want, I think, consistently. All right, here you go.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
Yeah, this is a little ugly, but this is where Steve can help with the hit points and turning wheels. Okay, E-Strike will do work. Save that. I've had worse, of course.
All right, so obviously I'm gonna draw. Let's draw.
I think you draw. It's a little setup time here.
Yeah, and then probably just a gamble and a gamble, and then we'll hold back the Amakua so they don't knee-jerk ice both servers. Getting that turn, like the old school style, that's 1000% a Mwanza grid, right? Or well, I guess it could be a Hokusai, but
yeah,
it's nothing we want to deal with.
No.
All right.
You never know in JNet Casual. It could be this could be a core set deck, so it could be Hokusai.
I've had some really wild games recently, my dude. Like, on here. I almost feel like just dropping the Amakua and slamming Archives 3 times.
Yeah, sure. I would draw first.
Let's draw. Hey, look.
There you go.
The Fates. They're telling us to run Archives.
Get 2 runs in and create a little pressure point here before they get a Breach Dome in there.
Yeah, the worst.
Yeah, they will.
I had somebody get really mad at me one time because they kept trying to put Breach Domes into their big server. They were doing the very fair Jinteki where it's just the never advanced rush. And I kept falsified credentialing their Breach Domes. And they kept getting mad. I'm like, this is what this card's for. It's so I don't run into traps.
Yep.
All right, so what do we want to do here?
That could be a dome. Do you really want this wheel? I mean, you can put it down now. You have 3 of them, though. So maybe a draw?
I think we're going to draw. I'm going to career fair out this, because that's the only thing we really do not want to lose out of this hand. Yep.
Yeah,
we lose a Breach Dome, and we lose an Employee Strike, which is not great. But let's draw another card.
I don't think, yeah, like even the career fair there, like I think you got to be worried about hit points. Like I don't think it was worth saving 2 credits for a card there, but
Better as
that's
the
just
hit
me.
point, yeah.
Yeah, I think this could be a grinder, so I don't think you need money. You can always click for money in
All
this
right.
matchup. Even the Earthrise, I'm like, maybe you can just click the draw. Do we want to start poking here at some point?
Do we want to... We have counters, so do we want to check HQ?
Maybe. Yeah, we have iPad Wars too. Yeah, sure. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
what's the worst that could happen? We
Or
flatline,
some
right?
reses. Yeah, we die.
This is what happens. Hey, Fancy Wookie, welcome.
Yeah, that's bad. It's not, that costs them 8. It's not
Yeah.
terrible. Yeah, it's firing. That's fine.
Whatever.
Who cares?
Exactly. Of course, they're not going to hit the... Oh, there you go. I was about to
They
say, of
got
course,
it.
they're not going to hit the iPad worst. Cause... So, here's the moment of truth.
Yeah.
And get rid of that. It's a Chrysium. We don't really care about that, though.
Nope, we don't. That can stay.
Do we think the other one's a Chrysium?
Might be. You want to just... We could run for pressure.
Yeah, let's go. We're Anarchs. We're breaking...
Yeah.
We're checking with our face.
Yeah, we know it can't be another
That's
DNA.
a Mwanza
This
grid.
is a Mwanza. Yep, there it is. Here's the issue.
The nice thing is we're freedom, so we get to trash it
Yeah.
for nothing. Hey, I'll take that. We might die here.
Yeah, we might hit the snare. Or any other agenda kills us, Stan.
Yeah, we did.
There it is. Good, you wanted to get out of this game anyhow.
Yeah, I mean this is not a game where we can showcase the deck at all.
No. Mwanza's like that's like the most slot machine deck in Netrunner.
Yeah, it's like I really hope you hit my Chrysalis and my snares.
Yeah.
I had somebody do that one time when I had employee strike down, and they rezzed it anyway, and I was just like, okay, oh look, 5 agendas. I guess I win.
Yep.
Like, but yeah, everybody hanging out. If you do the exclamation point, I got some commands, like you can do exclamation point NISEI, get all the information about the organization that's going to be keeping the game going forward. There's the one for the Discord. If you like to laugh, you can do exclamation point ABT and go see the Always Be Running Shia LaBeouf meme video from like year 3. I don't like this hand, Spags. What do you think?
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean,
we're against HB, so we don't have to worry about like stuff getting. We'll keep it.
Keep it. If they don't protect R&D, they're gonna get indexed.
Yeah.
You got money, the career fair. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not
bad. And if they ice up, just draw. And
yep. So let's draw.
You have the sucker and the turtle, which is pretty good. And you know, E-Strikes really devastates this ID.
Yeah, because they design their play around the notion that they're going to be able to get those discounts.
Without a doubt.
All right, so...
Liberated here with the career fair.
Yeah, liberated, and then hit that boss.
Yeah, they really... I mean, right, their whole econ is based around it, so it's just, like, so crushing.
Yeah. Triple E strike. It's Anarch's best friend.
Yeah, good start for them, though.
Let's draw.
Hit click, double dailies, sure.
Yeah, seems right.
6 start.
Yeah. I love daily casts. Yeah, I literally open up Netrunner DB, and when I make a deck, I'm like, let's just throw 3 daily casts in and see how it goes. Like, I sometimes remove them, but like daily cast is one of my favorite cards. I love it.
Oh yeah,
it's got my.
So they gambled on the Gingy here. This has got to go, Dan.
Yeah, it's got to go right now. So we're gonna sucker
on archive.
Yeah, then go get the Gingy. Yeah, no, that can't hang around. Bye bye.
Ooh, ELP or enhanced login. Sick. Probably. What do you think? A draw here?
Yeah, draw. We could have done that first, but
that's okay. We needed to get rid of it.
Now we haven't seen a single Yusuf. No, but there is a ton of duck left, so I'm comfortable injecting here.
I don't mind an inject. You have the turtle, so we need the E-Strike now.
Hey.
Perfect. Maybe just we don't want to run, right? So
hit the liberated, put down Earthrise. Yeah, that seems right. Nothing that they're going to be scoring here is going to ruin us, because even if it's like a Chronos project, we still have other copies of these breakers.
Of course.
Man, I got hit by a wild Chronos recently when I was playing my put everything in the trash Haley deck.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how quickly that will adjust the balance of power in a game.
Without a doubt. Devastating.
All right, so...
It's a good time for it. I think we draw at the IVAD worse.
Yeah.
We need to get that E-Strike.
Oof.
Oh, that's fine. We're going to keep going. So maybe get another Liberated out. Just pound some money right now.
Yeah.
And it once in the turning wheel. What do you think? Just like set up here so we're ready to go.
Yeah, we're ready to go. Yeah, I mean we're in a commanding money position. We can bring any breaker out of the trash if we need to.
Yeah. If they push the remote again, now I think we
gotta go
attack it. Well, that's probably an NGO though. Do you think they're rushing? I don't.
Well, okay. So here's the deal. It's probably a Bioroid, right?
Yeah.
So we could try stim hack. No, we're not gonna stim hack in.
E-Strike run?
Yeah, let's do that.
So they can't get the bonus now.
Yeah. And they don't.
So they're not going to res probably because it's not worth it. They might.
They might.
What's the worst it can be, right? No, they're just going to pop the NG.
They're going to be like, nah.
So now they have money. They can res all their ice, though, so we don't want to run anywhere else yet. But DJ Steve...
Well, we could drop Amakua and hit Archives once.
Sure. And set up next turn's pressure. Like maybe we can attack... Start getting Steve going next turn.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, we got to start taking advantage of this E-Strike.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay, well that's okay. Once we get the second one and lose it, then we can Steve them back and out because they're not going to outpace us on those.
No,
that's their third one.
Yep.
Huh.
Because remember, they must be like a loaded baked potato in HQ because they discarded that. So do we just run into HQ?
Yeah, let's go at it. I'm willing to risk it at this point. They're going to get the ability, but that's fine. Let's force them because they're pretty poor.
Oh yeah.
We
break it. We break it this way.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's really good. Now we just need to get some Steve going on that.
That was a good one for them to have on HQ though. Yeah, because now they got a huge discount on something else.
That's fine. Whatever.
Tastes good. All right, we're going back in because they're clearly loaded.
Yep, I think I agree. And what about R&D?
Yeah, now that they've already used the ability.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's right. We can ditch the extra turning wheel and the extra Amakua.
Perfect. It's looking good.
Blorchestra. Do we even? No, we don't even need it.
Nope. I mean, we could have, but why? There's no rush to get it out.
Yeah, there's no rush.
We can stim hack it when we go into that remote.
Yeah.
If we need to. We got a lot of money.
I'm okay with that. Sometimes the RNG's got to swing our direction.
Yeah, right. Once in a while.
Once in a while. Now this is they obviously don't know that we're on DJ Steve because this nausea is now a huge what's the word I'm looking for? Liability for them.
Well, I don't think they have a choice, Dan.
Yeah.
Like unless they get an ice here, but see that's the thing. Since we didn't reveal it yet, they're not going to ice HQ. They're going to ice
R&D or the remote to try to start pushing.
Yep. Unless they're like stream sniping you. You did just play them.
That has happened once in a while. I don't think this person's doing that.
Wasn't this the same person on the Builder Nations deck?
Maybe.
I think it was. Archive?
I did have somebody at one point play against me, and I was playing all like encounter ice abilities as like a theme, and the person had 3 hunting grounds in their deck, and they would try to play it off as if they organically had that, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Right. No, hold up here. Yeah, that's pretty funny, Dan. Yeah, that's a typical thing outside of Apex. So, do you just want to go for the win on the indexing here?
We could. Yeah, why not?
Let's just try to end it.
We got the money for it. We're at 5. Let's try it.
If not, then you can attack with Steve. Yeah, 3 hunting grounds out of what? What was it in?
It was in criminal, and I was just like, yeah, no.
Maybe it was an Aesop's deck.
Yeah, no.
So they get a free Resident Archives here, so we could care less.
Yeah.
We couldn't care less, probably.
Yeah, whatever the correct version of that is.
Yeah.
No agendas.
So, time to attack HQ.
Oh, I think I'm going to put Fairchild Prime on the top, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's put Ash at the bottom, Hedge Fund after that, and then put them in order of
there you go.
most to least expensive.
Love it, Dan.
Let's put down Fenris.
Yep.
Let's put down our boy Stevie Boy.
Yep.
And then just break.
Like, even if they purge, we can still walk through these bio routes.
I'm gonna say probably just.
I think you want draw, don't you? I would say inject. I've had worse here, don't you think?
Yeah, I think that's actually a very good. Yeah, that's a very good call.
Although the E strike, yeah, whatever.
No, they're gonna. If we put E strike into the mix, they're just gonna be like, get rid of that E strike.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think we need to trash this. Our tokens are pretty precious to us. Yeah. And then let's go back in. Break.
You want to see 2 with the turning wheel here?
We could. Biovault. Oh.
Yeah, we have to freedom that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with that.
Yep.
That was nice.
I'm surprised they're on Satyr Adaptive in that deck. I guess because they have Jinja, right?
Right, and the idea being you want something that people can't just, like, click through. And at least that gets additional value if you're already playing a lot of ice.
Yep. What do you think their restrictive is in that deck? Do you think it's Surveyor?
I don't think it's Surveyor. Maybe GF... No, we've already seen SSL.
Unless that's the single SSL. But why would you... no.
I don't know. Maybe Surveyor? Right? What else would a purple deck use besides GFI?
Because of the Jinja. The Jinjas tip me off.
Maybe Violet level?
Oh, maybe. That's a good call. I don't know if they'd really could use it. Oh, you know what? Violet level, though, with Jinja, that works.
So let's I've had worse, and then we can always liberate it if we need to.
Yep.
Yeah, then we'll just hit this twice.
Yep.
And then maybe just hit a gamble. Like, we're not under any pressure to run because we know what's on the top of R&D.
Although they probably will purge.
Do we want to pressure to see if we can get the HQ ice rezzed?
Maybe. I mean, they'll res the other one on Archives for free. I guess we don't care. We're never going in there.
If we can get...
Yeah.
The key to our victory...
Keep them poor.
Is keeping them poor. No.
Perfect.
Oh, man.
Feels
Data
good.
Sucker may be my favorite card in all of Netrunner.
It's really good. I agree. And you know, at one influence, you were able to fit it in so many other builds. Yeah, I agree. It's an awesome card.
Right, but it's not like it gives you the win. It just changes the way you play.
Right.
I'm actually going to do Career Fair and Career Fair because that'll help us on the next turn.
Yep, that's perfect.
Oof, doesn't matter. Good game, well played.
Hug.
All right, yeah, so sometimes a turtle and a data sucker is all you need.
Pretty much.
To be judicious with runs. So what have you been playing lately?
I've been playing, runner side, I've been playing this and a run-based Leela deck. And corp side, I've been playing that Near Earth Bioethics, and I've been playing a asset spam MT with political dealings.
Whew.
Yeah, both ugly. People hate the asset spam.
I know. I played that for a long time. That's one of the other reasons why I'm thinking about playing Freedom. It's been very tough for me to practice my smoke now that people are really interested in asset spam again.
Yep.
I kind of like this hand. I think it's okay-ish. It's not great. It's like a
not
B
great.
minus.
You got the career fair off of the inject. I think that's fine. I think it's worth a keep.
Yeah.
Well, if you've been worried about asset spam, this is deck to play because this will absolutely devastate it.
Yeah, my favorite is if you can play Freedom against a CTM. It's just the Wombat Virtual Tours. It's just pleased to be getting out of here.
Not watching your stream.
Huh?
Cassie wants to go play at the mall, so we're going to do that for a bit.
Okay.
And then I'll get food, okay?
All right, thanks, sweetheart. That was not directed at you, Specs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my wife and we went to go see Churches on Friday night.
Yeah, how was it?
That was great. My favorite though is I've become less cool than I even was as a younger person over time. So like my wife is in like a leather jacket with a mohawk.
Yeah.
And I'm just like in like a t-shirt and a hoodie and like sensible business jeans and my brown shoes, and I'm like,
Sure.
I look like such a tool.
Yeah. Well, you're a dad approaching middle age, Dan. I mean, what do you want?
I want to be cool with specs. Well,
No.
that'll not. Unfortunately, I think that time has passed. All right. So on the inject, we hit a gamble, which we're gonna definitely use.
Yep. I think you just money up here.
Yeah, do the setup turn. Career Fair's so good. When people hate on Career Fair in Anarch, it makes me sad. Like, obviously, maybe you don't want it in, like, a max. But, like, Career Fair just always feels great. There's so many quality Anarch resources.
Totally.
All right.
Just saving the clicks, saving the credits.
All right. So
We got to draw.
We got to draw. We got to find some stuff. So there is already a Blorchestra in the band. That feels good. Do we think that that's an agenda, or do we think that that's a Rashida?
I don't think so. Yeah, I'm guessing Rashida. I think you can pop the E-Strike.
Yeah, let's draw once more and put the E-Strike down.
Maybe next turn start attacking with the Turtle Sucker if you want, or keep drawing. It's up to you.
Oh, Violet level. I'm definitely glad we got that E-Strike. Or Ultraviolet. I'm definitely glad we got that E-Strike down.
Really good. They're going to Ice Archive, I'm guessing.
They have to, right? Or I guess they don't have to.
No, they don't. They can push an agenda. Maybe that's just an upgrade.
Yeah, maybe an Ash.
Yeah, Dan, you have to settle for being Netrunner cool as opposed to real life cool. You know?
I don't know. Yeah, take it for what it is.
Take it where you can get it, man.
Yeah, but what were we making the joke of? Yeah, well, because it's an electronica group. So whenever you go to an electronica show, there's always like this really interesting pie slice spectrum of humanity that's there. Because like a lot, it's not like going to like a punk or a metal show, where for the most part those are like really like singular communities, right?
Right.
People who listen to like synthwave, it's like this huge spectrum of people.
Exactly. There's a pop crossover too with them, right?
All right. I think I think we just attack archives, because if they push an agenda, that gives us an extra turn.
Sure.
Get in there.
Well, it's going to force them to ice it up at least, or at least maybe pressure them to
reverse the counts. What is happening? We're gonna die.
That's not good. Do they have hard hitting? Do you think that maybe?
I guess.
Yikes! Maybe we should have moneyed up that last click. They're gonna hit you at the Econ War here, Dan.
Econ Warfare, hard hitting news, Rip City.
Econ War. You know what they're on? No, they're not gonna kill you. You know what they're on, Dan? Stinson. Because look at the ultraviolets.
Oh yeah.
I'm guessing Stinson. So we want to keep that in mind going forward here. They might hit you with it right now. Although luckily all they have is the ultraviolet, right? No hedge, so no IPO.
I gotta turn down how aggressive my Nightbot is. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I was shocked.
I
couldn't all caps out a meme, Dan, without getting yelled at immediately by it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, okay? I can't.
It's like, are you worried about your commentators? It's not like you have an aggressive Twitch stream of like, a first person shooter.
I think I've just what's the word I'm looking for? I just have all the default settings, and the default settings are far more aggressive.
Yeah, because most communities are pretty toxic. Or can be.
Yeah,
well, when people get anonymous on a stream, right?
Yeah, the most... Oof. Okay, so I guess we'll just hit some money here.
Yeah, they econ wargies, so they want to keep you in that Stinson range.
Yeah, let's just... I kind of want to force an Ice Res on HQ.
Yeah. I think you need to do that a click earlier, but...
so let's just draw one card.
Yeah.
Oh, good. We have the M Strike, if that is an agenda for them to push out.
Yep, they're clearing out here. They probably have a lot of hard ETF, so we don't want to run, right? You probably want to just keep drawing at this point. Yeah, there you go.
Let's draw again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your friend and mine. And then just...
Yeah, since we know they're on Stinson, we got to keep the
We got to
money.
maintain our money. Turtle's so good. How does Turtle so good?
Really good. Hopefully they're not on IP block. Yeah, Turtle's sick.
I mean, we can always get rid of it. We do have the Clippy in the bin. So we'd have to take one encounter tag.
The Turtle definitely one of the best cards they printed in the last 2
and
years.
it has a good, two really good weaknesses. It takes time to power it up.
Yep.
And if you lean on it heavily, you are gonna get punished.
Yeah, AI hate.
Okay, so
Jeez, they're attacking us. You know, I faced a deck like this recently, Dan, and I'm like, I finally quit after like turn 26. They had no win con. I'm like, you're just gonna keep draining me of money and never score. I'm like, what's the point of this deck? But
yeah, well, there are all sorts of wildly defensive corp decks that you could play on JNet that you could never play at a tournament. Like, I had an IT department Gagarin deck that I could just throw people into hell, but I can't win in 45 minutes. Like,
right. Yeah, exactly. Not even a timed win. So
right.
But you can torture someone on here with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, all right. So, is it time to start pushing? They're on 13 credits.
So, what are the sentries that we're concerned about?
Architect.
Architect is the only one that we can't click through. I don't think there's any destroyers that we're worried about.
No, I don't. I'm not worried about that. Architect and Surveyor, but they're single ice. So I mean, Architect's the worry.
Yeah, let's push HQ.
Maybe even could have tried Archives just to like press them there, see if they really want to res there. But there it is.
There it is.
That's fine. They don't have. They'd have to install from hand. I'm guessing they might be a little stacked up right now, Dan. They're down to 31 cards. They haven't scored or we haven't stolen yet. So what are they going to reinstall here? Reverse accounts. They'll install from hand. Another nice thing, they can't use the ID ability here.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of purple identities that Employee Strike is really impactful against.
Yeah. Most. Okay, so they double ice there.
So let's see what the second pulls. Let's see if we pull the reversed account out. If that's an agenda, they can't really pull anything out, right? And if they put the if they put like the reversed accounts into a new remote, then we just go get it and kill it with our ability.
Yeah, exactly. So luckily this shouldn't be too bad.
Yep, so it's going to install from HQ. Maybe we'll get an agenda here now.
Nope. Okay.
Do we want to push archives?
I think, like, why not? We should just stretch them at this point, right?
Yeah,
now that we've committed to the Architect.
Yeah.
They're broke. Like, they really are going to rely on the Stinson, but luckily you have so much money. Then it's going to be DJ Steve time pretty soon here once we get set.
The DJ, and we've already got 2 liberated in the account, in the heap there.
Yep.
But yeah, what are other people doing on Anarch side besides in the chat? What are people doing with Anarch besides, you know, Val's good, but it's a very tuned deck, you know, just a couple of flex slots. Anybody picking up on anything interesting? And in the meantime, what do you think? Push R&D, see what they're protecting?
Yeah, maybe.
We could.
Could be dangerous. I don't know.
Let's do it.
Try it.
Fortune favors the bold. We won 1 game. We're invincible now.
That's fine. Yeah, exactly. What about Fear the Masses? I think that's kind of a fun one right now for Anarch.
Yeah, you know, my metamate Thomas and who came to Worlds played that Nat deck in Swiss, and it did very well for him because if people aren't expecting it, you'll just brutalize people with that deck.
Or kind of like the Liza deck. Sometimes some decks can't even stop it, right? They can't answer it.
Do we beat the Trace here?
No.
Right? We just trash it, right? Yeah.
I think so. Save the money.
Yeah, then we are going to use money to trash it because our counters are precious.
Yeah, it's too high. Although you could have run Archives to refarm, I think, but
I mean, that's what I'm going to do with my last click anyway. I'm just going to go up to 3 and 3 as the last click, since we know.
I think you need the Steve next turn attack, get some gambles back, and so then you can start farming some money and really force them to defend HQ if they can, which I doubt. They're out of money right now.
Yeah, only one gamble in the bin, but we can do liberated.
Yeah, or libs, sure. Or you could go. What do you have? You could go gamble daily cast if you want it cheaper. Oh no, dang. Or 2 career fairs.
Let's draw.
I'd say, Dan, just go. What do you think? Steve attack HQ for the career fairs, and then.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I like that. We'll be all right.
We really don't want the Stinson to fire.
No, we don't want the Stinson to fire, but I think we're going to be okay.
I think you may just need to like click for a cred here then.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do career fair or sure gamble.
There you go. Perfect. I'm a little worried about an econ war here.
Oof.
I think keep that clog in the hand.
Yeah. And then we're just going to get a bucko.
Yep. And what do you want to toss here?
Well, we have 3 copies of the turning wheel.
Yeah, I think that's worth a toss at this point.
Yeah. Aesop Nat. That's an interesting idea.
Yeah, I want to start trying Aesop in some decks again, like Criminal.
Oh, oof, okay. So, big money time. I think we just career fair, triple hit liberated. Or double hit and then run archives to try to force a res.
Yeah, I think so. 14 seems like a pretty solid amount without the reversed accounts.
A pretty safe number. Yeah, there's 2 reversed accounts in the bin. Even if they're on 28 cards left, the odds that they've got it. Okay, so they're going to say, no, I'm done with you having easy access. But
well, that's fine.
This is fine.
And then, yeah, that costs us 3 credits.
Amakua, man. It's a solid card.
Even a purge here is fine.
Yeah,
because now we can get back in.
They're at $0.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Now, then we're not going to probably... We could just run through that Architect, really. When they're on no money. You want to just run through it, Dan? And
what, run HQ?
Yeah, I mean, like, what's the worst that's going to happen here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep forcing them to install stuff. They don't have money. Like, they can keep throwing ice out there, but...
Yeah, fire it. And then we can also clear out the remote this turn if we want.
Yeah, that's a good call, too. At least see what's in there. At least use our ability on it.
Yeah. Why is Nightbot being so aggressive? Give me a second.
Sure.
I gotta figure out what the heck is going on.
You've got a fascist bot moderator here, Dan.
Yeah, it's wild, right?
We're living in some dark times. So
we are living in some dark times. I don't know what's going on, my dude.
Maybe. Do you think Nightbot's feeling the last day of FFG's reign here? Yeah, maybe they're taking it pretty hard.
I don't know. Oh, okay, so that makes sense. So on my YouTube version, it's at maximum level of moderation.
Oh, you have to do it for both the Twitch and the YouTube?
Yeah, it's 2 different accounts.
Sure.
Yeah, because I tried to do the Twitch migration and then just nobody came because the vast majority of the followers for the channel are on YouTube, but YouTube doesn't have an easy way for people to support, which is why I tried to move to Twitch, because then people can just, especially if they have Prime, just click one button and give me $4, you know?
Yeah, that's nice. For free, essentially, on their end, right?
Yeah. But the transition to Twitch has never been fully realized because, you know, the vast majority of the notifications I'm putting out are on...
Tell them to close the prompt. They got an extra free peek, whatever, who cares? Yeah, I hear you, Dan. So you basically have to do a little inside baseball then? Are you you have to simultaneously stream it to both YouTube and Twitch? Is that how that's working?
Yeah, I'm and then I have links to both chat bars, so both chats come up in the video replay, so the people who end up watching the video later on YouTube can see the Twitch comments as well.
Oh, that's nice. Very nice.
Yeah, let's do lib and lib.
Perfect.
Seems great.
Sounds good.
And they put an ash that they can't res.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we're gonna take this time.
Yes, now we'll take it.
Yeah, and then we will get rid
Leave
of the
that.
ash. And then,
Oh, okay, sure.
well, I mean, I don't want them to have it. You know, I
Yeah,
mean
but
that way.
they don't have the money to res it, Dan. Like,
I know. I'm just like a terrible miser. I don't want them
You
to have
really
anything.
let them have a little fun here. They're just gonna
No.
reinstall it.
All right. Do we want to clear out this server?
Maybe
Or
do you
do we-
want to see, because yeah, and then by trashing it, Dan, you didn't get that turtle counter. Well, we stole anyhow, right? So
Yeah, we weren't gonna get the turtle counter.
we could attack that remote, like, I don't know, or
Let's check. I want to check that while the money's low. We can still do a
Sure.
couple draws this turn.
I feel you. And like, what's the worst? The ice is at 3 credits, right?
Right.
I haven't watched the interview from last night yet. How did that go?
It went really well. David's a really thoughtful guy. He's put a lot of time into play testing, thinking about card balance. Yeah, I'm going
That's
to break
fine.
this. Or are we going to let it fire?
It's strength 6. Let it go. Well, I say let it go.
Yeah, you're right.
They can clear their hand. That's fine.
Yeah, but they're back to being broke, which feels great.
Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy. He's had a lot of. I haven't seen him a lot in the community, but I mean, I've been in the Slay the Spire channel with him, and he seemed very thoughtful there. And he had some great fan art. I don't know if you ever seen any of his stuff he did for Slay the Spire.
No, I didn't. But now we also have all 3 breakers. But yeah, continue.
If you've ever played, but they had a lot of placeholder art during the beta, and he did some great pictures for that. So
That's awesome. All right, so there's an upgrade going there again. 2 upgrades.
do you want to just keep drawing and building? I guess we have plenty of time, or do you want to run through that architect again? I guess just set up, right?
Yeah, I'm happy just setting up this turn.
Sure.
Next turn we can push R&D now that we have access to all the breakers.
Liberated down.
Liberated and then
Sure.
hit it.
Wow. This is impressive.
It's amazing to me how much, I mean, obviously, I think the thing that often happens with me, which is why I'm always excited and happy when people come hang out, is just by virtue of having to explain my decisions to you, I'm playing better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we don't let that fire.
No. Not anymore. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes it's just nice to bounce off of people. Even things you were going to do anyhow, right? Just to have a sounding board or a mirror. So what you were thinking. Ooh.
Yeah. Do we want to run again, or do we want to...
I think maybe a little... Yeah, I think so. Don't you think? Like a little DJ Steve action here?
Yeah, a little DJ Steve action, see what these upgrades are. Before
Even if it's an Ash, like you still get the Steve. Who cares?
Yeah.
They're just flat broke. No, I'd use the turtle on this. Don't you think? Save some money for now.
Save the money, yeah.
Yeah.
The turtle data sucker combo. It's good.
Devastating.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to keep down, and
they also now have no money, so whatever these upgrades are, unless it's like a Mwanza grid or something wild. Laundry.
do you want draw, inject, I've had worse, or would you want to keep probably money?
Draw. We're
Okay.
pretty okay on money. We have 2 hits left on our.
Yeah. You're right. We're okay. I just after getting hit, against an econ denial deck, you always feel a little weird, but.
Okay, so let's.
They're on 0 credits.
Hellion beta test.
Ooh.
All right, we're gonna get rid of that with freedom.
Freedom.
Yeah,
definitely.
What is going on here? Monbad virtual tour.
They got us. Dang it. Oh, they're gonna get a Barney on us, dude.
The worst.
I was a little worried about that.
The worst.
That's okay.
They
They're
earned
on
it.
0 too.
They earned it.
They'll get 1 free money here.
That's really funny, though.
Yeah, that was perfect. Maybe we should have checked those first, Dan. Save the freedom.
Save the freedom. But then we would have gotten hit with it. Well, we would have been rich, so it wouldn't have mattered.
That's fine.
It's funny, though.
Yeah, they wouldn't have the money for the beta test.
That's so funny. They earned
Here
this.
comes the Stinson in the remote, I'm guessing, which we didn't clear out, which is fine. What are they going to fire out of it, Dan? What do they have in there?
I don't think they can do the UVC because they're full
ultraviolet.
hand. I think it has to be the hedge. It has to be the hedge because it's so dangerous for them to do anything else.
Sure.
All right, money up time.
Yeah, probably money.
I've had worse.
Yep.
And then money.
And then just another credit, I guess.
Yeah, pitch the Amakwa.
The double MBT. Well, that's one way to.
Well, but now they're gone. A lot of their cred denial's gone.
Yeah, it's true. I'm
and
surprised I haven't seen any preemptives.
And this gatekeeper is bad for them now.
Yeah, it is. Misclick. They're still on. Interesting.
Oh, if that's a 5-3, the degree to which they can have that is pretty okay.
Yeah, with turntable, you're absolutely fine, right?
Yeah. Freedom's so good. I love freedom. Like the mental stress that freedom puts on people to like adjust their play is just so dear to me. All right, let's inject maybe.
Yep.
We still haven't seen Yusuf, so we could get burned.
That's okay. I'm not worried about that. I would. What do we think about this? Daily casts and credits, and then that keeps us on 6, right? They can't lower. Oh, that could be a reverse.
Do we want to stim hack that in case it's a reversed?
I don't know if we can get in. Do you think we can?
If we credit stim hack, I'm pretty sure we can get in, right? We have 2 open MU for either of the other breakers. I don't know.
I mean, I guess they have the ashtrays.
If they don't res any ice, the stim hack is going to get us through that.
I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, I mean, go for it. That's fine.
Yeah, because if that's a reversed, it just throws us back into hell, and then they get the unattainable, like the unbeatable amount of money.
It would be the 3rd reversed.
Yeah, but it's been sitting in. Yeah,
could be an Iqua.
They wanna keep us off it. So let's do the math. So
it's got to be a reversed, right?
Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do.
It could be an NGO.
I'm gonna bring out Blorchestra. I'm gonna hit it twice so they can't end the run, and then I'm gonna say force a trash. We're gonna trash MK because they can't possibly res anything else.
It's fine. Well, they could res something else if it's an NGO.
If it's an NGO, though, they earned it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep, it's looking like a...
It's looking like an agenda.
If there's an Iqua, then we can't get it.
Yeah.
The problem going through this is now they're going to Stinson. Well, they don't really have any targets yet, though.
Well... Yeah, I guess...
We can't really... Well, I mean, it's up to you. What do you think here? It's just a tough call, and we can't trash anything with virus counters. We don't have any.
I think it's an SSL.
Okay. No, good call.
And let's get rid of the Stinson.
Yeah.
Can we not trash... Oh, no, right. We can't trash it.
Yeah, just... You can X out of here. 2 cards. E-Strike?
Probably.
At this point, the mem strip probably.
Yeah.
It looks like we want to indexing for the win here now, right?
Yeah, we just want to money up and then try to index.
Good call on the SSL. Yep, here comes the Barney fire.
Yeah, Barnabas Stinson. They still don't have any agenda scored.
That is true.
Which is noteworthy.
Yep. Oh, okay. Well, there goes an idea. I was thinking of going Dirty Laundry, click through the Fairchild, but that's
Yeah,
out the window.
that's what I was thinking, but I'm like, nope, that's done.
Yeah.
But this is the less bad turn because we could just click for $3 and get out of
Yeah.
Stinson range.
Yeah, exactly. This is fine. This is fine. This gives us time. That's all we need. Time for the finisher here.
Yeah, because we just need to get one strike in 16 remaining cards to win this game.
Sadly, the turntable's not doing anything this game. That's okay.
Yep, get out of hell.
Yeah. They're down to 16 cards. Yeah, it's very slim. HQ's probably been pretty thick.
Yeah,
Ooh.
they see the writing on the wall. They're like, please
Yes,
no.
indeed.
Are all 3 libs in the bin? No. One's in RFG land. All right, let's draw. Get some money.
Yeah, just money up time.
Yeah.
That's fine. We don't have time or money for that, really. This on 0, though. Are they actually going to score here? They're probably going for... They got to go for a 5-3. Probably go for another SSL.
I'm guessing that what we may be seeing is they probably only have the 5-3s and then like 1-4-2 or a 3-2.
Maybe one Vitruvius, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe even all 5-3s. No, they're scoring something here. See corporate sales. No, nice counter. They're going to get the MCA back again next turn.
All right, so what do we want to do here?
You could E-strike them again if you want. Or we can draw to start.
There's still a single sure gamble waiting for us somewhere.
They might try to slam us with a reversed again.
I really feel like they have to be on only 2 reversed, right?
Yeah, but they have a Vitruvius counter now. What are we thinking here?
Well, maybe just money up, next turn lead with the I've had worse.
Okay.
I don't think Daily Cast is going to come up this game.
I don't think so.
We're not going to have the time to play it. I'd really like to find a stim hack because the indexing stim hack pairing could really help us close this game.
That would be nice. So they're going to go back to the MCA well again.
Which is okay because they're still not threatening the win.
Yep.
And the reason I didn't M strike is because these ice installs cost them money.
That's true, and who cares? We're
not going into that remote.
Right. I think you're right. Lead with the I've had worse. Oof. Interesting. Wow. Well, hold on. Well, let's think here.
Now they have 8 credits across 3 potential ice
exactly.
reses.
Like, there's probably a gatekeeper. There's probably maybe another Fairchild 2 or 3 in there.
Yeah, so do we want to I've had worse, see if we can get some money cards and get ready for it next
This isn't so bad considering they're broke.
No burst econ, unfortunately.
Sadly. Draw again? I don't know.
All right, let's ditch that. Turning wheel.
Yeah, well, that's not going to work. Cast again.
Yeah, cast again. I just really like if we could get the sure gamble. I'd feel, or one of our other Stamherks. I would be pretty excited about it. All right, let's draw. Draw again. There we go.
Okay,
there we go. All right, I think next turn. Oh, they're going to go for a score here. They'll be at lower money, maybe.
Not a 5-3. Another Vitruvius with a counter?
Maybe a corporate sales team or a Vitruvius, yeah.
Interesting.
Or it's a reverse to Cavs. Wouldn't that be something? All right, I think we index here. Or do we draw for the stim hack first?
No, I don't think we can rely on the stim hack. I'm just thinking if there's a better option. Yeah, I mean, I think we can push it and see, like, what are we going to do on this architect?
Or do we want to just keep setting up?
I don't know. Is it, or can we get in the HQ? Is there a viable attack here?
It's very expensive.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna draw.
Okay. There it is.
There it is. So let's do it.
Let's try it.
What's the worst that could happen? We lose.
They have
right?
a barrier.
They have a barrier. I
They
mean,
have a Satyr adaptive.
We have a liberated and not a liberated. We have a Clippy in the bin.
Okay.
It was the first card that we discarded.
That's pricey. Ooh.
I don't think we care.
Well, yeah. I guess, yeah, just let it fire.
And then reinstall, bring Architect out or whatever on the next ice. Yeah.
MK, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let it all fire.
Yeah, let it fire. They're not going to pump the. We just pay the trace. They're not going to pump that. Yeah, good call, Dan.
Whether or not they take MK will let us know if there's a gatekeeper on this server. Doesn't look like there is.
No.
Yeah, I think that's actually a very bad res for them.
I think so, hopefully. The problem is if we only see Ikwas. There it is. That's ugly.
I'm definitely glad we didn't spend that money then, though.
Well, what are we going to do here, though? We can't get through the architect.
So we'll fire it. We'll see what's left. They have they have no money.
Yeah, they could. I guess they could install an agenda in the remote, but you're right. They are broke. Well, they have a Stinson though.
Fortune favors the bold.
Okay, fair enough. I guess we're kind of hitting the point where we don't have much choice.
And if we don't see anything, we can always stim hack into HQ or stim hack or just run into archives because there's 5 face downs in archives also.
Yeah, they have the Vitruvius counter though.
That's true.
I think if they see only one agenda, I would probably put it in server 1 if I were them.
Yeah, that's 100% the play. What I'm hoping is that since there's only 11 cards left, that there's going to be 2 agendas in there.
That's a hope, and like I said, hopefully they're not both Ikwa projects.
Yeah, well, I mean that would be savagely bad.
If they leave, so we're thinking that you're thinking they're on 3 Ikwa, 3 SSL, 2 Vitruvius, or something akin to that.
Well, so if you have 2 Vitruvius, you have 3.
Oh yeah, okay.
So maybe they have a more standard array, right? Where they have like 3 Ikwas, 1 SSL, Vitruvius, and like some complement of 4 2s.
Okay. So they put in a card from R&D there.
Yeah. So they also have no money. So we could potentially stim hack in there.
Mm-hmm.
Or stim hack next turn after taking money to try to beat the Ashtrays.
Well, they're going to Vitruvius. I mean, they're going to Stinson next turn, so...
Yeah.
I think you'd have to stim hack it this turn. Ooh. Okay. So that's an agenda in the remote.
The open remote?
No, that's the MCAs in the open remote.
Right. All right. So let's see what we have. Replacement effect. So there's a corporate sales team in there. Let's math it out really quickly. Can we get back in?
Maybe not without the architect's going to fire again, but I mean, what are they going to do? Put that in an open remote and let it sit?
Well, okay. So we're going to need 5 out to get back through architect, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to need a lot to get back through side or adaptive barrier. Whew, this is tough.
Here's my thought, Dan. I think so. They're on. Looks like they're probably on 3 Ikwa, 1 SSL, 3 Vitruvius, 1 corporate sales. Does that sound right?
That sounds right. What
if maybe It's got to be the Vitruvius. Oh, maybe not. In server 1, I'm not sure. What do you think is in server 1? What did they throw in there?
I don't know.
Because they saw the corporate sales. They obviously put that back. I don't think we can't get back in, can we, Dan?
I don't think that we can.
It's 9. It's 9 to get through.
We need a total of 14 credits to
we only
get
have
back
13.
in.
We're one shy.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
You want to just stim hack the remote? I don't know. It's a tough call.
Well, I'm actually gonna say last click. We're gonna dirty laundry this open server 2 to try to get above Stinson range.
Okay.
How do we arrange this?
Well, what do we want to give them? Yeah, that's a good call.
Probably the Maryland on top.
We want to give them the 2 agendas on top, right?
Yeah, probably the ICWA on top with the corporate sales below and the Maryland above that.
Yep. That sounds fine.
All right, and then we're gonna dirty laundry server 2 to try to get out of Stinson range.
Oh, that's a good call.
Because now they can't Stinson us. So if that's an agenda,
well, they can. They're gonna. They could.
Go get the Econ Warfare
with the Vitruvius counter.
Right, but then there's all sorts of things that get weird. Like, they're not able to just play super optimally.
Right.
And now they don't know that the next ice is, or the next one is corporate sales team. So if they don't do that negative econ play, then we can stim hack in.
Sure.
To win.
That's fair. This is very interesting. I'm surprised they didn't go right for the Stinson play. I would with no money. What are they doing here instead?
Whew. What a game. This is
very
a fun
interesting
game. Yeah, this is a fun game we're having.
Oh, we got it.
All right. So now we just click for money and go back in, right?
I assume, let me think. What else?
Or should we just click through and let the brain damage fire? Yeah, I feel like we just click through this one, and then we'll end on 0 cards, right?
They're right. They have nothing to stop us with, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
R&D. We're not going to install here. We'll click through the program trashes, and we'll take the trace.
I'm really shocked they didn't go for the Stinson.
Yeah. I mean,
because that would have set up their defenses pretty well.
Do we even have to beat this trace? I don't think that we do.
I don't see why you don't, though.
Yeah, we'll do it just to be safe, just in case something wild and terrible happens.
There's no reason to stick a tag at this point. We're going to get the win, right? So.
Yeah, we don't let that fire.
I mean, I guess it would have kept us above Stinson, but this game's over, so.
Good game. What
nice.
A game.
Nice, Dan.
Yeah, man. That was a good one. Thanks for... yeah, that was a really good one. Yeah, I think the 3 turn... I mean, even though we didn't get turning wheels down this game, I think the 3 turning wheels is the right number. With how much you run as Freedom, you have to have that down.
Exactly, Dan. You're very aggressive on HQ, especially with Steve, and you just want to see it. Like I said, the Brits slammed me with it at Worlds, and I thought that's a great call on a deck where you just need to see it early.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, thanks, Dan. This is fun. I got to run. I think we're going to go up to an apple orchard and a pumpkin patch. You know, good family stuff in the fall.
Yeah, you know, doing that family business. But yeah, man, it was really rad for you to hang out for a little while. So I'm definitely glad that you dropped in and stopped by.
I appreciate it. Have fun today.
Yeah, you as well. Take care.
Later.
All right, we're back in it to win it. So that was a good couple games that we had there. Anybody else is welcome to jump into Discord if people want to come hang out. The link, you can find it by doing !Discord. So we'll get everybody in here. So let me get the music back on in the meantime while we've got nobody in voice chat. And then we'll just jump into another game. For Code Marvelous. Uh-oh. Rob wants a piece. I don't like this hand. Good luck, have fun. I really want an M strike in the opening hand. But we still don't get it. Alright. We're gonna have a setup turn. Let's draw. Let's draw. So we're in a suboptimal work environment right now, but we're gonna try to make it work. Luckily, the thing that we're most worried about hitting with inject is already in our hand. So that feels pretty good. We're just gonna money up here. And wait for the employee strike to come our way. Unfortunately, I know that's a boring opener, my dudes and dudettes and Netrunner humans of various kinds. But yeah, if you can jump into the Discord, go ahead and do so. It's where we're gonna be chatting going forward about like content that people want to see and things people want to have going on. All right, Discord is a beautiful program, and I'm so happy that we have it. All right. Screw it. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah. Oh, that's not terrible. They use their ability, so we'll just go in here. And we'll get that Obokata, baby! Alright, I'm reopening if anybody wants to jump into the voice chat on my channel. Feel free to jump in and hang out, and we can chit chat as long as you are on headphones so that you're all right, let's see if we can... All right, we gotta get some money. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Gonna do the Megastream. Let's hit archives. Hopefully there is no cyberdecks. Alright. Next turn. Gonna get some money. Yeah. Welcome, Redbird. If you want to jump in the Discord, you can, and jump into the voice chat. Oh, a Philotic. We lose turntable. That kind of stinks. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Let's hit HQ. This stinks bad, huh? Have to assume that the run's getting ended here. Actually, hang on. And then let's go R&D. Rain, I'm gonna try to stream for at least a few hours. I'll tell you what, though, if we can't get the employee strike down, we're gonna be in a bad way. We're just face checking everything. Well, we're definitely not going to put that down with wild cortexes blocks floating around. We need more money, is what we need. Are we gonna pay the iron price on this scarcity with this liberated? I sure hope we don't. This is rough. Now, if Rob here is smart, this is... These alone are just going to cost us the game. We're working way harder than I would like. I think we gotta go for it, right? Phew. We're working way harder for this than I would like. Nah, his name is Balder. He's just a fatso cat. All right. We could lose here. Yep, that's game. Good game. Well played. All right, Rob's gonna jump in. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. All right. Let's see if we can get him in here. All right. I'm gonna see if my friend Redbird wants to come in and learn some Netrunner. We'll get everybody in here. Hello. You just got to get a microphone. Let me get Grow and Calf in here as well. Accept the friend request. All right. So you have to mute the stream. Redbird. Because I'm going to share my screen so you'll be able to see what I'm doing through the stream. Dealing with some technical stuff.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? My friend Bridget's Redbird is going to be joining us as well. She's a intermediate player who's been out of the game for a while. But I'm trying to get everybody in who wants to be on voice chat. So, yeah. You have some interest in Freedom, Rob?
Oh, super. Yeah, I've been running Freedom pretty much since it came out. And it's fun to see everyone's take on it. I think I lean toward like the most regular freedom possible. Really just using like data sucker and maybe Yusuf if it's useful in the matchup.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the right way to do it.
Yeah, it's just sort of like a slightly better, well, quite a lot better Ed Kim.
Right. Because were you on there where Spags and I were discussing the fact that it's an optional ability is the big thing?
Totally, yeah. And then also that it's more flexible in terms of the cards that you can hit.
Sure. So let's just... Yeah, let's do that. But yeah, I love Freedom. He's hard to play, though, I think is another thing. Like, if you're really good with him, you can get some really interesting dividends with his ability. But man, if you're not skilled at playing him, then really wild stuff can happen. You know what I'm saying? Where you really can hand your opponent the game. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Because you don't have the built-in bad pub. You don't have the built-in draw.
How many windows are you able to see of mine right now?
Right now, I'm just trying to figure out how I can full screen.
But how many of my screens are you seeing?
Just one.
Okay. Oh, you shared your screen with me. I don't need to see that.
I didn't mean to.
All right. All right. So let's just keep the money train going. Sounds like Redbird may be here now.
I mean, I've been here. I'm just fucking shy.
It's okay. Don't be shy. So this is my friend Rob. Rob is a good friendo from the community.
Rob.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Intermediate? I'm not intermediate.
Yeah, you are. You are. All right. So
Nothing in my life makes me feel more mentally deficient than this game.
I feel like that's a common experience for a lot of people, though. All right. So we've got Wayland. We've got, again, the version of Wayland that Employee Strike's really good against. So that's not nothing. We've got money. We haven't threatened anything yet. So I think, at least to start this turn, we're just going to do the thing.
For sure. I usually like to pressure before they get their ice advanced.
Yeah. So we got the Yusuf. So, Bridget, the identity that we're playing is the poor replacement for noise that they made.
Yes.
Which, you know, not great. All right, so I think we're actually going to overdraw here, because then we can get 2 of our bin breakers in the heap. Do we think that's an Atlas? I don't think that's an Atlas. I think it's far more likely that that's like a Rashida.
They're rich enough that it could be, but yeah, I think it's more likely. Or maybe a Prysec now.
Yeah.
Oh, they just mass commed for 2?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
they
there we go.
undid that. Yeah, no, there's no way. So, yeah, I
Okay.
invited you in here, Birdie, because I wanted your feedback and questions, because I want to get you back into the game as well.
I think it's gamble, run the remote.
Yeah, let's check it, and then we can always get Earthrise down as the last click. Yeah, that's what I thought it would be.
Perfect. Take it. Yeah.
Little subroutine fire. So we are going to have to remove a tag, which is not great, but not the worst. And then this is a June bug. Wouldn't that be wild?
Oh, with Kakugo, that makes more sense. I think I think the most unexpected bad card for it to be would be like Ghost Branch, right?
Yep. Oh no, it's just an NGO.
Okay,
Nice.
the only good trap in the game.
Yeah, that's also true. Birdie, are you able to see the screen?
I promise I'm paying attention. I just don't have as much fluency as the two of you do, so I'm rusty.
It's okay.
Climbing all over me.
Can I see it?
No, they cannot see you.
Yay.
All right, so now we have all 3 bin breakers, which makes me feel very good about life.
For sure.
And we still have the... Now, that Kakugo, we need to make some ice resin pressure. So they haven't scored anything, so I think we have a moral responsibility to put down this turning wheel and check HQ.
Yeah, I think so too. Although they've double iced R&D now, and I'm sort of curious what they're spending there. Oh, okay.
Yep, we're going in.
Do it.
Yeah, they have like no money.
Right.
Are you actually talking to them?
All right. What do you think that this advanced ice is? Hoard'em. I guess
Hoard'em,
that makes sense.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm always sort of worried about what's the advanceable sentry that just gets bigger? Colossus.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, nice hit.
Yeah, the mass
They were
com
banking on that.
is really good. Literally, they were literally banking on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now he's just like, yeah, because that was his 6 credit recovery after that.
Yep.
All right, and now he's gonna have a hedge fund as his top card, which he can't do anything with. And then
Until the
let's get
end
the
of
Earthrise round down,
Yeah.
so we're tempo positive on the next turn.
This is wonderful. That's like a perfect freedom turn, right?
Yeah. All right, so let's go R&D.
What's it got to be a Rashida in the remote for the money?
Yeah, but do we care?
No.
I don't
think
know
so.
if that's worth losing a hit point over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, certainly not.
I don't want that though, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. And then let's see what the next card is. I love Freedom. Freedom's so good, but like you can lose the game so easily as Freedom if you play him wrong.
Yeah, I think you're especially weak to oh nice. Like econ denial corpse.
Yeah.
God damn, I just freedom card.
What about Freedom?
I just tried to mouse over the freedom card in the Discord call.
Yeah, you
To get it, like-
you can't do that. Yeah, so he has the ability that you can burn virus counters to trash cards that normally would not be able to be trashed. And also, he can burn virus counters and pay res costs instead of trash costs to get rid of cards. So he has a very impactful ability that is not nearly as impactful as Noise is. All right, I'm going to check HQ.
Yeah.
We've seen what's on the top.
It's turning wheel. Oh no, okay.
Nah, we're gonna build up for a deep dig. Oh, it's not
Sure.
a Rashida. That's like a Prysec.
Yeah, it must be.
Oh, that feels so good.
Yeah.
All right, so let's hit this. Let's dirty laundry R&D. Since there's nothing that they can res that's very impactful on us.
Yep.
Let's use 1 turning wheel counter. See what we get. Oh, consulting visit. Bye-bye. So, there, Birdie, we were able to trash an operation that normally wouldn't be able to be trashed for 2 virus counters because we were Freedom.
So now we can go back in and see 3 cards, by the way.
Yep.
Fresh cards, yeah.
Which is exactly what we're going to do. We're just kind of savaging their hand. Fractal Threat Matrix.
What
is
hell
happening
are we
right
playing
now?
against?
I mean, I'll get rid of it just because I don't want to see whatever weird crap they're doing. But,
I think Thomas tried that in a cash refresh tournament a while ago.
yeah, let's just go back in and we'll get another turning wheel counter and some more virus counter, so then we can ditch the extra turning wheel. Unfortunately, they do get to have that preemptive, which doesn't feel great. But it's not the end of the world. Oh, they didn't use it. Let's go into HQ and let's go get that.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's wild. Because I'm going to get that preemptive out of their hand.
I mean, they needed the hedge fund. Now
did.
at least they can threaten an ice res.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's probably the worst possible ice for us. Take the net.
Yeah, do a net damage. There's nothing that we care about.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
The like worst case scenario there is they hit the I've had worse.
Yeah.
Yep. Goodbye.
No more preemptive. Oh, they have two of them. The worst. So, Birdie,
we're in hard-hitting news range.
We are in hard-hitting news range, but if that happens, they earned it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're going to use the other one. They have to. So, Birdie, when you think about getting back into this game, what do you think about as far as like some of the challenges as somebody who could potentially be returning to the game? Be honest. What's something that comes to your mind when you think about trying to get back into the game?
It's absolutely card fluency, because I've missed so many releases and I've missed so much of evolution within the meta that like I have Netrunner DB open like snapped to the side of the screen so that I have you on one side and Netrunner DB the other. I'm just frantically typing, like trying to remember what each of these cards that you know exactly like what they do and what synergistically they do inside a deck. Like I'm having to refresh myself almost every card name.
Yeah, so we're gonna go get this underway renovation.
When did you last play with any regularity?
It's been over a year. My son started getting into some shit in school, and I had to abandon everything. So it's been, and honestly, I was still playing like once or twice a month with friends around town, but I hadn't really kept on top of it. I revamped the core set. So
I started playing just before you quit playing, it sounds like. So our meta experience is like between the two of us, we have it all.
Okay, so fractal threat matrix.
Perfect. All subroutines.
Yeah, but I'm not breaking all subroutines.
Yeah.
So I don't care.
And what does it do? It trashes the stack, or it does damage?
It trashes 2 cards off the stack.
Right. So it fires there for the Kakugo.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, give me that. Thank you. Go ahead and get rid of that with freedom. And then that's the turn. Now, they are on some sort of arc lockdown play, so I'd really like to get MK out of the trash. So let's see if we can make that happen by running R&D. Because if they can get both of those MKs, we're going to be in a very bad way.
So I think our other concern here is hit points. Because once they clear the strike, we're going to start hemorrhaging cards.
Sure. Yeah.
And we're down to 10 in stack and 5 in hand.
Yeah. We still haven't seen the indexing, though. So indexing is a good opportunity for us to close.
That's true. What's this play about? I think they want a hard-hitting news.
Yeah, so here's what we're going to do. I think we are going to Dirty Laundry Archives.
Yeah.
If they don't res here, then it really damages their hard-hitting news play anyway.
Absolutely. Oh, it's this.
Okay. I mean, I'll bite.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Okay. We gotta go get that.
Yeah, so just let the whole thing fire. Sorry, the outer ice, let it fire.
Yep, and then just recover from it.
Yeah.
Yep. Balder. Oh, now you want to come hang out and claw me. So one of the biggest things that we're in right now, Bridget, is we're in a period of like unbridled anarch supremacy, but it's all like Val and Max for the most part. Would you say that's safe to say?
I think so. To be honest, I've been sort of, I haven't found a corp that I really like other than MT, and I'm just sort of bored of it. So I've been playing a lot of Runner to try to find other people playing corps I think are interesting and then rebuild their decks. So I've been playing exclusively Freedom because if I'm going up against anything unknown, I guess I just know my Freedom deck so well that that's what I want to be on if I have no idea what I'm about to be facing.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right, so we're going to just go do this again.
Yeah, there is no reason not to.
There's no reason not to. They are shredding hit points, but now we're going to be at 5, so we're definitely going to have enough to be able to close out the game with a nice indexing, which is what we'll wait for.
Yeah. The one problem with stealing all these underways is it basically turns off turntable.
Which we don't even have installed.
No, exactly. It's sort of not that big of a problem.
All right, so...
Steve might come in real handy here.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just get a credit because the next card is indexing. So I think next turn, if they don't purge, we just click for $1. And then... Actually, hang on. Here's what we're going to do. I don't think Steve is as big of a deal as just closing out the game here.
Yeah, and on 5, I think the likelihood of not hitting 3 points. Yeah, 2 points.
All right, let's index. I feel like we earned it.
Yeah.
What an interesting deck we're up against. I haven't seen something like this. Unfortunately, their ability, which if they had had access to it, would have completely savaged us. They have literally not had a single fire of their ability.
But I think that you have to build, especially these core. Oh, nice. There it is.
There it is.
Just knowing that you're never going to fire your ID. That's why they have the Kakugos as like a backup plan. And then, sure, occasionally they'll get to take 2 cards out of your hand on a run.
Right. Kakugo is such a natural... good game well played. Interesting build. All right. So we've done a number of Freedom decks games today. Bridget, you still there?
I'm still here.
What do you want us to play?
To play?
Yeah, pick an ID. And then I'll go shopping for a deck.
Oh, God. It's for Max.
You want me to play Max?
Oh, Max has gotten some fun new toys since you've not been playing.
I love Max.
All right, let's do it. So I have the patchwork build. Let's do that.
I think that is the build, right?
Yeah, that is the build. I believe in you, computer. Don't crap out on me now. There we go. Everybody else, make sure that you jump into the Discord if you want to start hanging out with the day jobs. I'm going to start doing a lot more audience interaction and a lot more like bringing people on the calls. Like if people want to like chat or like work on decks together, like moving forward, you know, today's the last day that Netrunner is an official Fantasy Flight Games product. You know, we're all in this together as far as keeping the game going.
Dead cannot die.
Yeah. Baldur, I really... No, we're not doing it. Ooh, Asmari.
But even on the day that it's dying officially, there are 22 games on JNet.
Yep, and there's 25 people watching this stream.
Yeah.
I don't like this hand at all.
It's
not great. That's better-ish. Yeah, so we'll see what we get on the max flip. Good luck, have fun. Oh, please leave Essential open. That seems great. All right, so let's see what we get on the flip. So we flip Hacktivist and Blue Orchestra into the bin.
So what about putting down the console and then ditching StimHack for a Dirty Laundry?
Yeah, that seems right. So Patchwork is a new console that came out in the very last pack, Bridget, that makes it so that once per turn, when you play or install a card, so it includes events, you can trash another card to reduce the cost by 2. So it's like a career fair, but for everything. But you have to trash cards. But when you're max, you pull stuff out of the bin anyway. Wow, that's a really valuable Dirty Laundry.
Yeah. Click for 2 maybe, just in case of hard hitting.
Yep, just to make it a little bit more expensive for them. But that's a prime opening turn there. Yeah, Patchwork's a really solid console. I'm a big fan of it. I've been playing it actually in Ayla, which may surprise you, Rob.
No, I've seen that build going around. That's a fun one. Oh, nice.
So I'm going to draw here.
Yeah. The problem with Asmari is that their ice is perfectly taxing against Anarch.
Yeah, I'm going to put the Amakua in the bin. Because then we can get it out with the clone chip. But I don't want to rely on it too heavily too early. Especially with the fact that almost every Asmari deck runs 3 copies
IP block.
IP block.
Oh, and it's good you got the Liberated down before that scarcity.
Yep, in before the scarcity.
Nice.
And
what about...
Go ahead.
Well, I'm just thinking of Hacktivist and then run the remote.
Yeah, let's do that. What do we have in the bin? We have an MK. We only have MK in the bin.
Yeah. Well, what are we scared of?
Yeah, let's go.
IP block, we run right through.
Yeah, let's do it. What's the worst that could happen?
Toll booth's not bad at all. There it is. I don't think you break that.
No, I don't even think we install off of it.
No, we just lose our 3 credits. They lose their 8 credits, and everyone's...
They have a nice life, yeah. And then I'm going to draw once, and then I'm going to get one of these same old things before another scarcity rears its head. But yeah, we got to just poke around and make some ice get spent. So when we think about, the IDs that have really excited us for a long time, like what is it that draws you? What's your favorite runner identity, Rob?
Lately, it's been Freedom since he came out. And I always feel guilty, like I ought to be finding other IDs to play with. But no, I brought Freedom to Worlds. I took top 8 at a regionals with Freedom.
Nice.
It's just good fun, and like there's no build that feels oppressive, I don't think.
No.
Whereas Val can start to feel really boring to play against.
Yeah. Well, that's one of my big things that I complain about all the time. Is Val is 100% the best runner in all of Netrunner, but it's just very boring to watch another Val with Amakua and Turning Wheel, like, procedurally win a tournament. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Just going through the motions, almost click for click the same every game.
Right. But that's why they're consistent. So what about you, Bridget? What makes Max your favorite?
Constantly like edge of your seat to me, which is honestly what I'm like. I know I'm never going to be a top competitor or anything. I've won the most with Sunny, if I'm being completely honest, but they've never been quite as fun games as when I'm playing Max, and I really have to like settle in and think.
Right. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Somebody messaged me somewhere.
How many messengers do you have up right now, Dan?
A lot. I have a lot of windows up right now. Balder, what are we doing right now, buddy? All right. There has to be, I was going to say, there has to be agendas, right?
Do we want, at some point, I think we want to get D4 down and check that remote.
Yeah. I want to see if I can get more ice rest.
Yeah.
Right? Because one thing that we have to be worried about for Asmari is the sea source exchange play, which obviously they're not threatening yet, but the more we keep them in money hell, the easier that's going to be.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I don't think they're going to be pulling that off this game.
No.
I think server 1 is an agenda that they're waiting for a window to put the first advancement counter on.
Yeah. I mean, but we can just money up and then get ready to index.
Yeah. Oh, are they going to prove me wrong?
Yeah, it was a snare all along. But yeah, for me, like, that's what I think about when I think about probably my two favorite identities from a thematic standpoint. And from a play standpoint, smoke and noise. It's all about the fact that they have a seamless interaction of mechanics and theme that feels really nice to me. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It's the same feeling from Chaos Theory.
Yeah.
Like I always had fun playing her as well. I couldn't pilot those decks quite as well as Max or Sun.
So smoke, I actually don't get the theme of. If she's live streaming, how is she stealthy?
But that's the point. The point is that she's so far under the radar of being able to be traced that she can live stream and they still can't find her.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right. I've never really thought
that's what I always thought of as the theme.
Are we going to close it out with a Maker's Eye right now?
Yeah, let's do it. No Clippy in the bin, so we could get savaged here, but we'll see. Oh, screw that. Yeah, I don't care about that.
Yeah,
Let's
just
go.
do it.
Scarcity, IPO, news hound.
Ugh.
It's okay.
Drop D4 and run the remote?
Yeah. Let's
Ditch Levy for it?
ditch the other patchwork, I would say.
Oh, yeah, fair. Yeah. Ugh.
The worst. I mean, but that's all their money.
Why not just let it fire? They're down to 1 credit. Like, what can the remote be?
Well, this is a great opportunity for us to potentially clear out upgrades.
Nah, that's true.
And if this is a Rashida, I don't want them to be able to recover with it.
Yeah, fair.
Ow, 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 ow. Balder, just relax. Alright, let's get in there. A baddie?
Oh, no. Do you go 2? I think 0, yeah.
What are they going to do? Spend all their money to end the run and end with 0 credits? That feels terrible, right?
I think this is the game.
Oh, they spent it.
Okay, so I think the game's in the remote.
I want to see what just flopped out of archives because of the hacktivist trigger. Another piece of ice.
All right.
Balder, please don't rip my jacket. That would be ideal.
Okay. So we've got 1 baddie out of there. We can go straight back in.
We could, but I don't think we care. I think we can I think we can just keep building.
Yeah.
And get ready for an indexing.
Have they drawn past the Maker's Eye? I lost track.
They will on this turn.
Okay.
These endless Eulas, though, are not great. Spend 6 credits or spend 6 credits.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not rezzing, so that must not be a Rashida. Those must both be defensive upgrades.
I think one of them might be the win. I'm not sure why else he would have spent the 1 credit on the baddie routine.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's check HQ. Maybe the win's in there. Who knows?
Max's ability to recover from
Archangel. It doesn't matter if they fire it. We just use a David counter.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and we get to put a turning wheel down. Nice.
Perfect.
Before we levy.
Is it worth bouncing off the
Enigma?
bouncing off the Eula to get the Clippy down before levying? I don't really play much Max.
We could.
I don't think we're super rich right now, though.
Yeah, I mean, so here's what I think we're gonna do. Yeah, so let's use these. Let's do patchwork. We're gonna gamble with this one, and we'll use inject to make that better. And then we'll run here to put down paperclip, and then just
Nice.
back out. And then we will next turn. We'll put this down for 2, and then next turn we will.
Do you want the clone chip down before you do it?
I don't think we care really.
Okay.
Right? Like we'll get it.
Well, yeah, but you are going to need to refresh that D4 at some point.
That's true.
Like it might be worth checking the remote one last time, and then levying.
Yeah, we could do that.
I'm not really sure what we're up against. I don't really recognize.
Let's hit HQ. I have a feeling that this is like a toll booth on HQ. Newshound.
Ugh.
I was wrong. Okay.
Well, sucker.
Yep, suckered it. Like, agendas have to be piling up in the hand, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not. Let's just get some money. So Birdie, this is where Max is at now. It's just like a toolbox of like really useful cards.
How many stim hack do you run?
Just 2, I believe.
Hmm.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the same old thing to do sure gamble. We're going to put down clone chip, and then we're going to levy.
And this is the 1 levy build or 2?
This is 1 levy.
Yeah.
We'll be all right.
Called it.
What, that it's been an agenda the whole time?
Yeah. Luckily, we have stim hack now.
Yeah, I mean, we 100% can get that.
Oh, all right. There's the ash.
They're going to pre-res it as they should. All right,
Yeah.
So let's...
Gamble laundry stim hack?
Well, here, yeah, we're going to gamble and ditch a breaker. We're going to dirty laundry archives. And then we're going to stam Herc into server 1.
The credit generation of this build is just ludicrous.
Yeah, that's the idea. Oof. It's okay, though, because that's worse for them than it is for us. And then we'll continue, and then we'll drop that. Oh, nope, that's wrong.
I think they still beat us on the ashtrays.
That's fine. They're going to go completely broke for, what, like a 4-2? Or maybe it's a fly on the wall? Right?
And that's not our worst case scenario.
Okay.
Okay, so they can score it out. I think it's just a sales team or something.
Yeah, then I think we just draw a card. Yeah, it's a sales team. That's so okay for us.
Yeah.
All right, on the flip, we use the Ice Carver. lose the Ice Carver. Let's sure gamble with that and then put a daily cast down. All right, so I think we just need to set up for an indexing or a mad dash to try to close. Not a mad dash, indexing or a maker's eye. Baldur, I don't know why you're still clawing me. Ow, 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 ow. They really did get very fortunate with these. That's an NGO, right? Yeah.
It has to be.
Yep.
You were going to say they got fortunate with the timing of their ice draws, basically?
Yeah. The EULA's on one on remote, one on R&D is very strong.
Yeah.
Right, so on the flip, we lose an inject and a same old thing. We have the Maker's Eye, but we don't have the other money we need, so...
We found the money we need.
Yep. Hey, Zathras. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Ow, Baldur. Alright, so I think here, we're just going to take a turn off. Oh, my word. We're going to rebirth into Omar, and we're going to Omar into R&D, and a lot of their ice is already spoken for. There's, what, 9 ice? So now we're going to say you have an extra server that you have to armor up right now or lose the game.
Yeah.
That couldn't have come at a better time.
It's a little grainy for me. We have 14 left in the stack.
We have 14 left in the stack.
That is perfect, yeah.
Well.
I mean, they armor up, but like this is committing resources. This is new ice that they're going to be forced to res.
Oh, and 2 of them, no less.
Yeah. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to overwrite the David that's in play.
And Maker's Eye.
We could, but I'm actually going to Omar run here. And limit their ability to potentially... So let's go ahead and reduce that so it's 2. Let's see what this is.
They had an Archangel in hand, right? Oh, nice.
The Archangel would have been bad.
Turning wheel counters?
Yep, we're going to turning wheel, then we're going to hit R&D. Ooh, got that baddie. I'll leave the Maryland campaign.
Yeah.
And then hit this. And then next turn, Maker's Eye. Seems right. Or let's just run R&D the normal way and see if we can get this ice res so we know what it is before we Maker's Eye. Oh. Perfect. And then we'll jack out and get the turning wheel counter.
Yeah.
Next turn, I think we're ready to go. Because then we'll see 4 cards out of 7.
And I think that's got to be game.
That has to be game based on the agenda suite. Oh, and another ice committed. Yeah, all right.
So click 1, win the game.
Yeah, click 1. I mean, statistically speaking, it's highly improbable that we will whiff on this run.
Yeah. Seeing 4 cards.
4 cards, yeah. So let's go ahead and do that. David is such a great Anarch card. I think David and access to David in faction is probably one of the biggest advantages that Anarch has.
Yeah. I thought I heard you talking about cutting David's from your Freedom build earlier today. And that just doesn't sound right to me. There it is.
Yep. The next one should be an agenda too. Yep.
Yeah.
Good game. Well played. All right. Bridget, are you still there?
Here.
You're here? Just soaking it all in. I'm just got my lap clawed to crap by Baldur. So that's exciting. Get cat scratch. What do we want to do now?
What corpse have you been playing lately?
I've been playing this sports metal with Boom in it. I've been playing a lot of Argus because Argus is really great.
Nice, yeah.
I don't know how you feel about Argus, but I feel pretty good about it.
I feel great.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I feel great matching up against Argus's Freedom.
Yeah, I've also been playing with my Live Fast, Beat Ass Acid deck, which has been pretty good.
What it is about me that makes this true, but this is another one where, like, I've won more playing NBN Identity, but, like...
I haven't played NBN in so long.
I haven't played anything in so long, but really.
Let's play the Controlling Liberty build. Let's do it.
Is this basically regular CTM but with a Lady Liberty?
More or less. It's a really solid build. Throw some people into hell.
I really like the idea of scoring the first Ares with a Lady Liberty.
Oh, it feels incredible. So there's a new card, Bridget, called Lady Liberty, which it looks like I don't even have in this current build.
You roboted out. What?
Hang on one second. I have to make an adjustment.
Repeat everything you just said.
Yeah. So there's this new. Actually, it was in place of the Amani Sendai. That's right. All right. So there's this new card for Corpse called Lady Liberty, where you can spend 3 clicks to place in your score area an agenda worth exactly the number of counters on Lady Liberty, and it gets 1 counter every turn. So it makes it that you can get around all anti-fast advance tools.
Oh, Adam.
Oh, this is a great opening hand. We'll keep this. Hedge fund, IP block, AR enhanced security behind it.
It's just rude.
Well, we have to do it. If we can get AR scored, the game against Adam dramatically changes.
Yeah, this is going to be rough.
Yep, so we're going to go ahead and just do that. That's what we're going to do. Oh, man. Going to do all of our yellow business. Everybody, thank you very much for coming out. This is a really good turnout for today, especially for a Sunday. So I appreciate everybody taking time out of their weekend to come hang out. No money card played yet, which is surprising. There's an RNG key. So they're going to go into our R&D. Mad Dash into HQ blind.
This is some high-level play.
We're going to savage them.
Are you scoring the Ares or are you hard-hitting new?
No, I don't think we have to hard-hitting news them. I think the Ares is better, right?
I'm not really sure.
So we don't have anything to follow it up with, right? The tagging,
totally.
The tagging is better late.
Yep. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, because this controls the flow of play for the rest of the game. They can't check a central that has a trash cost in it for the rest of the game without taking a tag.
Yep. And Adam, unlike other factions, doesn't often run the only good console in the game.
What?
Turntable.
Turntable, yeah. It's not the only good console. It's just
I'm sort of kidding. Yeah.
But turntables are solid as hell. Console. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I think we're going to put out this in a new remote.
I like the MVT on a central.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put the MVT on R&D because that's the only place where fresh agendas are gonna come from.
Yeah.
So now, Bridget, I know you haven't played yellow in a really long time. So there's this new card that we keep alluding to called Ares, or AR enhanced.
Oh,
Okay, well, we won anyway.
yeah.
Where
I mean,
every time they trash a card, they get a tag. Or the first time. But against Adam, who has the neutralize all threats, where he has to trash any card that he can, it's just like a nightmare engine.
I was never going to understand that game anyway. I've played Adam once and I hated it and stayed away from him for the rest of my career. So I was never going to understand what he did.
Yeah.
I think if you like yellow, it's a really good time to be coming back too, because there are like at least 3 really, really good yellow archetypes out of CTM, Asmari, and maybe Near Earth Hub.
Yeah, and if you like putting people in hell, you can also play Acme.
Oh, yeah. You mean if you like getting employee striked and losing?
Yeah, I mean, but that happens.
Right.
Oh, this is good. I really like this opening hand. That feels
Wow.
great. Geists don't usually have burst econ, so nothing's going to happen where they're going to be super rich. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
This is horrifying.
Yeah, I mean, it's CTM. All the hands are good hands when you only have
Right.
good cards. Like, that's like when you play Val, and people are like, wow, that's a really good hand. I'm like, yeah, they're all good hands when you're Val, because you only have good cards in your deck. Okay, so they are going to definitely trash. Oh, I wonder if they'll trash it. They're not going to trash it because they don't want to risk the tag.
Beautiful. So we're
All right.
still hard hitting, right?
Oh, absolutely. We're not going to res either one of these daily business shows, though, because we want the money. Because they do have a link. So I think we just put this on R&D. Gain $1 and tag them. Seems right.
That seems really good.
Yep.
Are we going to get another concession?
I hope not.
Yep.
Yep, there it is. God. Man, this world's winning deck. It's just, you know, people just can't handle it.
Oh, is this the one that won Worlds?
No, it's just CTM is the archetype
Oh.
that won Worlds, so now nobody wants to play against it.
Yeah.
Even though, you know, just don't run turn 1 and you're probably fine. Like,
Yeah,
that's what I just don't understand. If you're not somebody who's equipped to play a big money game, why run turn 1 against CTM? Okay, maybe they score an Ares and that sucks, but like you're gonna get thrown into tag hell if you run without a money card in your opening hand, right?
Yeah, exactly.
This is a good hand. They're all good hands, Brett.
Ooh.
Yeah, so let's put that down. Let's put that down.
And the DBS?
Yeah. Every turn, everything's wonderful. Yeah, see this person's smart.
Yeah.
Let's put the BL at the bottom, and then we're just going to advance out this AR. So it gives them 2 tags if they want to trash anything, and now we're off to the races, right? Yep, and they're just going to say no thanks to getting put into tag hell.
Yeah, they're going to try to win off Centrals, and
Which is 1,000%.
impossible with the DBS.
Well, it's 1,000% the right play against this style of build.
Ah, certainly.
Yeah, like getting baited into trashing our stuff is not what they want.
Yeah, there's basically you can try to do that if you're Freedom. You can try to do that eventually if you're Val, and not too many other runners can.
Right. So now we're gonna Lady Liberty and hopefully go into like another AR.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what's the strategy on when to res that?
Anytime when you can Rashida, especially.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna hope for a Beal on the next one, and we're gonna put these down, and we're gonna put Data Raven on R&D.
Nice.
Which means they can mine turning wheel counters, but they were gonna be able to mine turning wheel counters anyway. Oh, they're gonna Fem it. Interesting. I mean, I'll keep my money, thanks, because I'm not resing that ice anyway. And then
Oh.
they're going for the Morningstar,
Yeah.
which isn't going to do anything really for them anyway, because we're still going to just... I'm really hoping that we can draw a Beal on this pull. We can go ahead and put the AR back.
Yeah, turn too late.
Oh, but we will be able to do the GFI next turn, so let's put the Enigma on HQ. And let's put that out. And then let's put that out. So, like, next turn, we're going to be able to functionally fast advance a GFI.
This is what I was talking about earlier when, like...
Oh, they're gonna go get it. They're like, nope. Yeah, I will trace them. Go ahead, you had a question?
No, just a comment. Earlier when I was saying it's hard, like I didn't retain the card fluency. Sitting here guessing what their next move is going to be, and I can't guess that far in advance. But as soon as they fire the different things, I'm like, oh, okay, now their setup makes sense.
Right.
It's the thing that's going to be practice, practice, practice.
Yep, and they let us have all 3 commercial bankers group, so we have what can only be defined now as a nightmarish. That's the word I'm going to use.
Yeah, it's one thing not to challenge like all of the assets, but letting us get this many DBS fires and all 3 bankers at once seems like pretty indefensible.
Yep, and I'm going to go ahead. Is this a code gate breaker?
Yeah.
So I'm going to see if we can bait them into a GFI.
And then tag them in EOI for the win?
Yep. Or close to the win.
Sure. Oh, they're drawing.
Because if they run, we're gonna hard-hitting news them. So let's just go ahead and advance this once. If they don't go for it, next turn we can win with the calibration testing. Let's draw, and let's put another Data Raven on R&D.
Do you want to drop the first one?
Yeah, then we'll just... All right, so let's go ahead and res, make them pay 3.
This is absolutely the point. As a runner, I would panic and start.
Oh, that's cute. The interaction of Cradle and Null, because they're getting rid of cards, so they're reducing strength, and Cradle's going up in strength. That's really cute.
I like it.
Yep. So they're gonna get this GFI.
You were saying this is where you'd start to panic and make bad runs.
Make bad runs, make mistakes, start losing track. Like, this is where the game starts making me feel mentally deficient because I can't keep track of everything that's going on.
Yeah. CTM is a rough matchup if you're not 100% on top of it.
Who would you say is the best runner to go up against this build?
Sunny's pretty good, but slow. Realistically, probably Val with mining accidents is probably the best.
I still think Freedom is better because you trash for free, so that the trash cost isn't affecting the bankers game, and then you just have to keep real credits for hard hitting news.
Yeah, and I'm gonna see if we can bait through on this server.
Nice, we're forcing them to null here.
Yep.
Every time you say that Freedom is the best, you make me think of Code, or early on early on when he was like, Noise. You can't stop Noise. Noise is good against everything. Noise is just good.
Noise is just good.
Freedom does not have that. He's not good against everything. Asmari Glacier being the really glaring hole in his matchups.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, right. There's a remote behind my head. Give me 1 second. Gotta move my face. Now I'm just a disembodied figure. All right. Data Raven.
for a second, and I was like, what are you talking about? I can't see your face right now at all.
Let's put the kitty in there. And let's bluff it like we can win next turn. Because we just need to get them tagged and have them be at the level where they can't completely clear tags in a single turn, and then we win. Right? That's what we're going for here?
I think so, but as turns pass where that's not what we're doing, I think we get further away from being able to. Oh, well, now they've sealed their fate.
They're going to have to null here to be able to get through.
Yeah. And we have 2 DBS running, and there are 2 more hard hittings in the deck.
They can't get through.
Yeah.
Yeah, just undo it. No, it's fine.
Yeah, no new information revealed. No harm.
Yeah, they have to do that first. This is even better, though, because now they're going to be super broke.
Yep.
And
They're going to have 1 credit. Enjoy your 1-pointer. We haven't seen a hard-hitting news this game, surprisingly enough, I don't think.
Right, so all 3 are left. I'm assuming you're running 3.
Yeah.
And we're drawing 3 cards. So we have a decent chance of hitting one. Not this again.
not this again. Aww.
No, he's stuck on the screen. No makes the interface bug out.
Huh?
All right, I'm gonna start putting down resist.
What about drawing for hard hitting news? Because that is our win condition at this point, right?
Yeah, 100%. We have so much money, it's like
It's
lunacy.
ludicrous.
It's a little obnoxious, yeah.
All right.
There it is.
Yeah. We really want. All right. So here's what we got to do. We got to force them through here again, and we're gonna put a resistor on there too, just to press the issue. Working hard for the money.
Not very hard.
But kind of hard. Like a little hard.
Just dripping for 9 per turn.
Yeah, you know, like you do.
Do you mind?
We got a lot of people watching today. It's really exciting to have everybody coming and hanging out. Make sure you jump in and join the Discord. And if you don't already follow the Twitch, do so. Be happy to have you.
I know Preston's not intelligent or anything.
Oh, they're going to come through without having spent any money, so they're going to get hit on the MVT.
What if this person's new? What if you're turning them off of Netrunner forever?
Well, too bad.
Not fair.
The more I lost in the beginning,
They're not going to go through. Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Are they going for the deep dig? Yeah.
They did run, though, so you know what that means.
Tell us, what does it mean, you monster?
We're going to advance this twice, and then we're going to hard-hitting news them and force them to take a turn off, right?
Yeah.
Because then we win or we win.
Very early on in the game, they did a good job of forking us on an ice res or something, and I thought it was gonna be more of a.
We could definitely lose here.
That's true. That's some consolation.
Like, they could do it. They're at 3 points. It's not inconceivable that they could pull both Beals.
Yeah. Although we just bottom one or two turns ago.
Nope, we lost.
Oh, nice.
Well played.
Yeah.
I should have put... Okay, so what I should have done there is instead of advancing, I should have put a resistor there because it's out... oh, no, it still wouldn't have been out of range.
No.
No. No. Well, that happens.
I'm not sure how we...
the one game where somebody actually plays us and we lose. Incredible.
Do you run some kill cards?
I don't. Yeah, I don't run any kill cards.
Well, EOI is kind of a kill card.
Yeah, in that it kills their chances of winning.
Yeah.
Let's play the sports medal deck. The sports medal deck is a blast. Oh, I should probably wait till I have an opponent to start the game, though. That's probably...
Never a bad idea.
That's probably pretty good.
So what's in this list?
So this list is pretty weird, but it's pretty fun. It's got false lead and hard-hitting news and boom and 3 consulting visits and stock buyback.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a wild deck. It did really well in the tournament recently, and I think I only changed 1 or 2 cards off of what the other person was playing, and yeah, this is a good deck. This is a good starting hand. We'll keep that.
Errand Boy. Paying influence for Errand Boy. I have not seen that
it's
before.
to make it so that if they can't break it, I can get a huge hand for Game Changer.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's just go ahead and do this, and then in case they decide that they want to try to be Leela.
Yeah.
Let's give them the old GLHF.
Love how you waited to do that until after you
Sometimes I forget, especially when I'm streaming to oh, they're gonna come in for the embezzle. That's not a bad
Are they calling ice?
They probably should call ice, right?
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. They got 2 pieces.
I severely underestimated that card when it came out.
What, embezzle?
Yeah. I thought it was absolute trash.
It's not bad. Ooh, nice. This is going to be a nice click for them.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm interested that they're still running MJ.
Let's armor up all 3 centrals. Yeah, Maxwell James is kind of an interesting one.
Do you think they're on some kind of link-heavy build?
No, I think what they're probably doing is they're probably using him right at the point where the run is successful to de-res so that they can get a bounce on access.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
But yeah. Special order. Clippy? Clippy's not going to help you. It's strange that we haven't really seen much in the way of the cheap agendas that we're hoping to feed them. So let's put this in a new remote, because if they spend paperclip going to get it, that's good. And we'll put Rashida in there, and then we'll just get $1. That seems okay. Because if they spend 5 to access a Rashida, that feels pretty good. They are super rich, though.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a huge fan of.
like that.
Yeah, but they are tearing through a lot of their money, and they are criminals, so eventually that money will run out, which is nice. Oh, yeah, let's best defense that. Let's put that on server 2 and put the Vitruvius in there.
Frustrating that the only agendas we've drawn are the ones we don't want to lose.
They're not going for anything, but I guess they're hoping for the big turn. Which is just fine, because we kind of don't fear the big turn, right? Because then it just makes our game changers better.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, but here they go.
Yeah. I'm going to get rid of Archer. I think that's going to be a reach for this match.
How many archive memories are you on?
I believe the deck has 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this here. It's like mid-range in the sense that it's halfway between full-on combo and full-on kill.
Yep. And apparently that's what the person who built the deck was getting people with the entire tournament, was the fact that people have to, like... I mean, this player had probably one of the most incredible economic starts I've seen in a very long time.
Yeah, that was good.
But for most people, if you're on any kind of combo, people then have to just, like, break themselves trying to win quick. So when that happens, you can then get them with the combo. So let's put this Domestic Sleepers in there. Let's put this back on there. And let's put that back on HQ. That seems good.
Yeah.
Because what we would really ideally like to do is be able to get a false lead scored so that we have a better chance of getting the boom kill. So let's go ahead and advance that once. Let's put that down and see if we can... Because the more crappy agendas they have, the better our life gets.
The one problem with that here is that they get a Leela trigger every time they get one of those.
Yep, but if they run last click, they don't.
Well, that's true.
So let's gain 2 cards. So we're always advancing tempo with this deck, which is the thing that I think is the most impressive. So let's... Gosh, I don't want to put Quick Gatekeeper down with them having a Mina.
Yeah.
All right. Let's put that in server 2. What do you think?
Advance it once on IPO?
Yeah.
You want them to take it, right?
I want them to take it.
And then maybe we get a...
No, I can move my head back down to a normal place now that we're not playing lots of servers. They
maybe.
femmed it. I'll res it. It's the same
That's
cost.
perfect. Yeah.
Yep. That's a bad fem choice.
So do we hard-hitting news them this turn?
I think it depends on whether or not they spend any more money. Yeah, I think we do. So let's gain $1.
We have it in hand. We don't need
right,
to CV
right.
for it.
Undo click. All right. Gain a credit. Hard hitting news. They have 15. So we need to do 12. And then they're going to have to spend a turn off or they lose. But yeah, this will probably be the last one that I'm going to do for today just because I haven't eaten lunch yet.
Yeah, this has been super fun.
No.
It's now been 3 p.m. It's
I
now
just
3 p.m.
I just realized.
Yeah, they're going to do the smart thing.
Okay, so if we don't score this agenda now, they're never going to run.
Yeah, so let's score it and see what they bounce. Oh, good. Now I can put that on a better server. Okay. So now that archives is for hard hitting because we only have one. They just have so much credits. Like their deck is like entirely money cards.
Yeah, it makes me sort of wonder what the what the big tricks are, but I imagine it's just diversion of funds, maybe one indexing, and the turning wheel. And other than that, banking on Leela being enough of a disruption.
Yeah.
Oh, strike. No surprise there.
They're coming in. So thankfully, we can actually clear this pretty easily. They're gonna say op.
Well, they got them both.
Yeah, that's bad. So let's get rid of that. And then let's put that in server 1, and we're just gonna keep moving. We're doing like the weirdest build your own 5-3.
Yeah.
As long as another employee strike doesn't go down. Yeah, we're just gonna jam and say, listen, if you want to do your Leela business, you need to like get moving. Right? That's what we're doing. I'm gonna ditch this. No, I can't ditch anything really. We're gonna ditch the gatekeeper. We're never putting that down because then they're gonna just drain our money.
And what is consulting visit getting us at this point?
Consulting visit was for like boom and stuff. But
Right.
it can be used if they steal multiple agendas. It can be to go get another game changer.
Right, a big game changer. Okay, cool. So then that's worth holding on to.
Yeah, and they're just gonna be like, here, give me all your stuffs. All right, so let's
We're building a 5-3. They're building a magnum opus.
Yeah. This is wildly bad. I really hope they run this archives and get that GFI, because then that's going to make Game Changer that little bit better.
Yeah. We are also, if they don't take this false lead, we are 1 point away from game.
Yeah, well, over the course of multiple turns, yeah.
Sure, yes.
Because we'd have to click domestic sleepers to make them into real agendas. Oh no, they're going to doof us. It's a solid play.
Yeah. That first one I didn't think was very well timed, but after that they...
they could have had an agenda there, but they didn't. Alright, if they steal one more agenda, we just need 11 credits to win the game.
There it is.
There it is, but we need money.
Yeah. So we get 2 off of this.
Oh no, this is
Oh! Is this the deep dig?
Yeah, this has got to be the deep dig. But even so, it's going to be really hard for them to win off of this. Right?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to win
We're
this
just going to...
Ooh.
I don't think that they're going to win here. Alright, so unfortunately, we don't have a ton of money. So what we're going to have to do... Now, we know that they didn't see any agendas. So here's what we're going to do. You ready for this?
Click for 3.
No. We need to get an... We need to... Well, it doesn't really matter what we put where. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to gain a credit. And then we're going to use stock buyback to go up to 17.
Nice.
And then we're going to hope to survive long enough to game changer out the GFI.
And then we still have to wait 1 more turn before we win, right?
Yep.
Hoo hoo hoo.
Unless we draw the other game changer. If we draw the other game changer, then we can do both at once. Or the consulting. Yeah. Tough. I think we got to go for it, though.
Yeah.
Tough but fair.
I mean, this is the only way that we just guarantee next turn we win if they don't win.
Right. Whew.
How many 2-pointers are left? If they check archives, they win.
Yep, if they check archives, they win. I don't think there's another agenda for them to steal besides...
Yeah, all the Vitruviuses are accounted for.
Nope, they got it.
Ah.
Oh, no, that's 6 points.
Okay, but they're definitely going to check archives now.
No, I don't think they are. They're going to dig. And there isn't an agenda for them to steal, I don't think. Ah, no, the other GFI. Gosh, that was a close game, though. All right, that's going to do it, though. I think this was a pretty good stream.
Yeah, this was super fun. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. And Bridget, thank you very much for hanging out. I'm going to get you back into this game, and we're going to play online together.
Thank you for arsing me along. I miss it. Watching it, I miss it. So.
Yeah, everybody, thank you for taking time out of your Sunday to come hang out. Today's the last day of FFG stewardship of fantasy of Android Netrunner, but the best times that this game has are yet to come. So until we see you all again, always be running.